Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, pretty much everybody's done checking in, by the way, Jess. If you want to go over there, anyone from ISD can get you checked real quick.
I think you've got me confused.
The lines are all done.
Major. Murdoch, by the way.
Nice oh, shit.
Oh,
nice to meet you, Murdoch.
Nice to meet you too. Mentor, I presume?
Yeah, apologies. Hey, I see you guys have some pretty nice armor. Pretty similar, honestly, but really nice looking.
Yeah, thank you. I heard you had a great deal in designing it. You said iota's all lined up over there, right?
I did quite a lot, honestly. Those are they're already all done. You as well. They're already all done signing in. They're over at the bunks. If you want to go get checked in real quick, ISD should still be there. I think so.
I'll go do that. I think Chin should be starting the oath. If you catch him with him, I'll catch up.
Gotcha. Take care.
You too.
So we're also offering some protection against these cultists. However, flash of blue light.
It was just clarification because the way that John worded it, I wanted to ask. That's why I asked him.
Yeah, he does word things oddly. Well, let's get our duties done.
Anomaly for us.
Let me get to some off time. I'll explain a little more if you want.
Maybe.
I think I should be done, but if I need any additional clarification, I'll definitely ask you.
It would make sense for us to experiment we found yesterday.
Hey, do you mind go checking in?
It would appear someone's tagged the check-ins.
I'll do it.
Yeah. You might want to get some paint
where's your
removal.
ID?
Yeah, here you go, Murdoch. You might want to get some paint removal on the check-ins.
Yeah, I'll make sure to pass along. Thank you. You can go and return the rest of your net. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I don't believe I can do IDs. It's manager and all.
Oh, I thought I handed it back. My bad. Here you go.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Anyway, good luck with whatever you're doing. Ciao.
Yeah, saw him go down there to the right. Have fun.
Appreciate it.
Some people in this
zip tied him, detained him.
Copy that.
To do the oath. Come on.
Irrespective of the ick coming from the robot, we need to do our oath.
Alright.
Right, yeah. Who's
Gather
doing it?
around. Salute or have your weapon drawn.
I thought
I'd like to lead if possible.
Wait.
Take your time.
You don't have a weapon on your belt, by the way.
It's not enabled.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's not on this optimized version. It's only on the combat version. Fuck!
Hold on.
Here we go. Sorry, I don't keep the curse weapon on me. If it accidentally pokes somebody, then I feel that pain. It's kind of a pain to hold onto it on sites.
That makes sense.
Fair enough.
Let's begin and repeat after me. I stand before thee, a protector of
I
humanity's
stand
life.
before thee.
I stand before you, humanity's life.
Upon divine judgment, I take this oath.
Upon divine
judgment, I take this oath.
Solemne iro, mi hoc instrumento.
Instrumentum.
Mi usrum ad malum perdendum. Hold on.
Yeah, apologies about that now.
Hey, Murdoch.
Howdy.
Hey Murdoch, you just missed the oath.
Oh
Apologies.
no, I was here. Don't worry.
No, they were here.
Ah, okay.
Nope, he's been here the whole time.
I didn't realize you walked in. Nice and quiet, the way I like him.
Sweet. So
Good work.
who do we have here really quick?
Hey, folks on stealth for a reason.
You're the
highest
ranking.
Sergeant, any of you got any plans for today?
Arbalists?
Yeah.
Damn.
We had the idea.
Practice with the tome, honestly, and showing off its uses to the unit.
You want to do that? Okay, I'm down. You got an
We
environment you
had
want to
melee
choose?
combat in mind. A little bit of a sparring session.
More interesting.
I think that
So
could
we've
work
got two
too.
newbies that want to do melee training.
I mean, we'll do
Alright.
both.
I mean,
but
we
which one
can-
In
first?
that case, we
Bob
can
can
head to the
take,
keep and do some
whoever
melee
wants to go.
matches, and also show off the tome at the same time.
I prefer to do
Let's do it.
I think they might need us here because of the issue thing. You'll learn about Incarnate more, but I think we might need to stay here for that. Because I think we're
you just
that.
held or
I'll
something?
check.
Yeah. You know.
We're thinking of taking iota off-site. Is there any objection to that?
I have a question.
No.
Actually,
Six is a
Yeah,
sign of the
well,
devil. I'm pretty sure you got the stink still on you.
Alright, just waiting on
Nice bath or
confirmation
something.
from the rest of the podcast. They get back to us, and we'll
Always.
go or we'll stay somewhere else.
I don't know why I have a question. Have you just been checked out by
Good job on
engineers
the
or
oath
also
today.
E11?
Murdoch,
Because you might want to get checked out by
I
E11.
suggest we get a hume rating on Galadriel.
That's him.
Oh?
Yeah, well,
It's,
again,
he's got
weird
ick
energy.
energy
from him. Fireball.
He's got ick energy going on right now.
I
I don't want to be in the room
checked
with
by
him.
E11 then. Like,
I
it ain't
feel
from the
malice coming from him.
it ain't from the kid, probably.
Don't worry, guys. I'm sure it's fine.
You definitely
Famous
How many
last
Inquisitors
words
did
there.
they say?
2. So you go change into an Inquisitor and take Cypher, yeah. Cypher, you're with Jin.
Cypher coming
right now is feeling strange around
Alright, I've got Jin and Cypher on their way.
Right.
Right. Anybody who wants to see how the new mage/warlock specialization is handled, follow me. We need to go find a nice, suitable spot for training that's in a safe location. So if anybody knows the site better than I do, because I've been out of commission for the past 4 months,
Village is
please
nice.
show me the way,
The village.
because I'm not quite sure where we go.
Alright, so you want to test magic,
Alright,
right? I'd say we go upstairs.
I'll come with.
I do.
Oh, sorry, headache. But yeah, let's head up top.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Alright, Crash, if you want to lead the way? Yep, go ahead.
Where? I wasn't paying attention.
Go up top, out D2.
Would you mind? Would you mind terribly if I took these two to just work on some melee stuff with the two of them?
Sure. If you want to tag along with us and do it just close by, because we might join you.
Yeah, we'll be in the same area. Just because we don't want to get the unit too split up, just pull them off to the side and work on melee.
That works for me. While we're showing the magic, you can show them some melee.
Yeah, quite frankly, I don't entirely trust whatever's going on with all that.
Magic bees
Yeah,
like
it doesn't
that, yeah.
feel right. Like, can you please order Galadriel to go down by RO?
The mentor feels fine, but Galadriel, ugh.
Yeah.
Come on, kids, let's go. Time for the magic school bus.
I don't understand what you guys are talking about. Like, their draw potential.
Oh yeah, no, he's great. So far, great first impression.
Jar of, like, blessed water or something, holy water?
So, what you're feeling from Galadriel right now is the cursed energy. The new magic specialist that we will be using utilizes cursed energy, so you will permanently feel some ick from the book. However, it is not dangerous
AOD call is
feel it properly.
AOD call is not bad. It's not bad. If you have it too and you don't feel it, man.
He's fine.
It's like, yeah, the book
That's
has
demonic.
Zippier. This just feels angry.
Hold on, I got an idea. Everybody stand back from him. Don't worry, this is not a harmful spell.
I know.
Take a fucking bath.
Oh, was the
Mental.
ick
Does that work?
It doesn't do
You should
anything.
just get E11 to
Smell
scan
him.
them.
Listen, if it's that bad, just somebody draw a protection rune on me. It's
Somebody do it. Just do it. Why not?
Okay.
See if it works.
I don't fucking notice anything.
Alright, let me get a...
But everyone else does, though. That's the issue, Galadriel.
Yeah, fixing a rune
The
stone.
moment you draw it on, the sensation immediately goes. The moment you draw it on, the malice immediately dissipates.
What the
We have
fuck?
Jin.
Oh, that was it. That's my idea, Galadriel.
Okay, why...
Rather than my fucking making you take a bath.
Right, follow Crafter,
Right.
he's gonna lead you the way. Head to, you know where the village is, right, Crafter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
outside.
take these guys to the village.
Alright.
Oh, we're going to the
Sorry,
empty village.
Galadriel,
Follow Crafter.
might I ask why you are demonic right now?
There's enough space for the magic, really.
At least what was causing
I mean,
that?
we were in hell.
You were in hell?
I'm gonna call them stages.
Yeah, me, Lova, some others, some 11s in the RO, we all ended up in hell.
And, okay, right, give me a walkthrough.
Okay, so we went to an off. Do you remember that place we went with E11 that had all the cultists and those weird crystal people that ate
Crystal
magic?
dragons, right? Yeah.
So we went back there, and they had this giant fucking magic orb. And the moment I saw it, I was like, ew, that thing feels icky.
Yeah.
And the other end felt the same way. And then an Olden...
Oh boy.
An old...
An old Inquisitor, like the old Inquisitor model, showed up. And nothing any of us could do could actually, like, hurt it, like, physically.
Okay, I think I'm familiar with the old one. I think I ran into them when I was on that mission too.
Yeah, we couldn't even, my blessed weapon didn't work, my cursed weapon didn't work, it just went right through it. Cypher tried to cage, it didn't work, and then it shattered the giant crystal.
Okay.
And then we were all teleported into, I'm pretty sure we were in limbo for a while, there was like, there's nothing but like giant wheat fields.
I see.
It's a little fuzzy there for me. And then we were in a hotel, and we were meeting somebody named Mr. L, who later turned out to be actually Lucifer.
You met the Lucifer. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And 11 Corporal Istrid made a deal with him.
Do you see that too?
Yes, as a sticker. Just ignore it.
Okay.
So yeah, Corporal Istrid made a deal with them, and they were taken by the Isles Parliament. So they're there. So he's their jurisdiction now.
I see. Istra, the E11, right?
Yes, not one of ours.
He made a deal with the devil. Oh no. Was it like a fiddling match, or
Yes,
was it a diddling match? Which one of the two?
No, they actually shook on it. I saw the handshake being completed myself.
Fuck, dude. That's like
Do
rule
you
number
remember
one,
what
bro.
the deal was about? You
What was that,
what the
Sergeant
deal might have
Lowe?
been?
Yes, actually, I did. Istrid wanted to know why Sergeant Major Flashbang killed himself.
It was severe
Copy.
depression.
Alright.
It's not a secret.
As a result, I believe the devil said that he would be tasked to do something at a later date that he wouldn't know what it is.
Sorry, what was that?
Shortly after, we all came back, and then the Owls Parliament showed up and claimed and took Corporal Istrid to an unknown location.
Right. So
None of us could stop them. It was their jurisdiction.
I'm being called by command comm to go to the offices. Can you tell Lova and Mentor that those two are in charge, and just to demonstrate the magic, and then do some melee drills once that's done?
Okay.
Sweet. Thank you.
Major, you're in high comm, correct?
Yeah, I'm in
Do you
high
have
comm.
access to KJ?
I've got a skedaddle. What do you want me to tell her?
Please relay that information that he said.
Gotcha, I will do. I have to go talk to him as well. You and Mentor are in charge till I come back. Once magic's done, just do melee training. Good luck. I'm on my way. Regarding Istrid, I have been told he inquired about the cause of Flashbang's suicide. Want to know why he did it? That was the deal he struck with the devil. Where is it that you wanted me at? KJ, do you know Finley's position? Copy.
Okay. Also, sorry about the.
Alright, knock knock. Coming in. Howdy.
Hello. I come in, sit down, take a seat.
I'd prefer to stand, so I'm gonna just stand here.
Alright.
What seems to be the matter?
I don't know how long this will be. Several things. Firstly, I don't know what's going to be going on with Istrid. I think they're back from the House Council. I don't know how iota is going to deal with this, since what happened
was a breach in Red status code of Foundation law of making and dealing with occult magic. I don't need to tell you how serious it is at making deal with literal the big man from down there, you know. So I'd like to know what iota plan to do regarding this, if anything.
So, if you would, I would like to at least talk to Istrid, find out what deal he struck, as there's always two sides to a deal. If the deal wasn't too severe and it was just information for a little bit of information, we can court-martial him and sort him out normally. If it is something for his life or turning him into a spy, we might have to terminate or anesthetize. So it all depends on how much he is traded away. Anything else?
Regardless, it's still a breach of that and also a breach of a direct order and also orders of iota as well, so I'm not too pleased.
Of course,
so
don't forget
I'll
he is
see
in the
what's
11
going to be
mil,
happening.
so I expect the 11 high command to be there as well.
I'm going to see if I can touch base with you, Epsilon, but you guys are the occult guys. I wanted to know what you guys were going to do about the situation as well. Anyway, I need to have a talk to you about the actions of Iota 9 Operator Galadriel at the event. Myself and has Lova briefed you on what happened?
He has not. Operator
Alright,
Galadriel.
well, myself and Lova were... Galadriel, the USCU.
Ah, Corporal Galadriel, gotcha.
Corporal. Well, certainly what I saw then was not the actions of a corporal, I'll be quite frank. I'm incredibly upset. Basically, they were at the mission, and they were using your new Warlock kit, or whatever the hell that is. The one that can shoot spells and has a book. Now, obviously, none of us knew what the fuck the book was, first of all. So, when we quizzed them about it, they were rather defensive. Didn't really tell us what it could do. Which isn't helpful when we have an Iota escort for a mission. That's the first thing. Throughout the mission, they were dismissive to direct orders from Iota higher-ups, Epsilon higher-ups, RO and RO higher-ups. They seem to be doing their own thing. My main issue is how they were using their spells. Now, I don't know how the spells work. However, the first incident, we were in a field, and all of a sudden, without warning or anything, a massive bolt of lightning struck right past me and several fruit operators right between us, nearly killing us all. With no warning. So that's already not good. And the second thing happened when we were talking with the big guy. KJ attacked them, so we could escape. We'd formulated a plan of how everything was going. We were going to distract them. We were going to do that, distract them, and then get out. Ordered everyone to get out. After that happened, Galadriel, instead of listening to orders, opened his book and conjured what I can only describe as a magic bomb and shot it in the room with all of us in. Now, I'm going to say out of character here. If that was... Now, this is an out of character thing. If that was roleplayed properly, we would all be dead. But that's my out of character opinion. In character, I don't know that. But that's at least from my perspective. But anyway, I'm going to get back in character. I don't know how dangerous that is. But if everyone around us is shaking and we all see a big flash of light and we have gotten no forewarning, and he was given direct orders from both myself, KJ, and Lova to not use his spellbook, and instead of listening to us, he then proceeds to conjure up a fucking bomb and shoot it indoors with everyone else. That's not okay in any sense of the word. That could have killed us all. So, I don't know what the fuck your new class is. I don't know what the hell it works. But what I do know is you guys need to have a serious talk with Galadriel about what's happening. I've had a talk with KJ and Lova. Aro would no longer like to have any sort of operation or joint working with Galadriel either. From what we saw, he cannot be trusted to work with us, and he put our entire unit and also the Epsilon with us at risk.
Copy
I
that.
hope you can understand that decision.
That's perfectly
I
understandable.
don't want to be too mean.
Does anyone from your operation have recordings of this operation? This would help.
I believe that KJ has a recording, yes.
After that, I'll get hold of KJ and see if I can get her to send it my way. Did there seem
However,
to be...
she didn't actually...
There seemed to be anything
she didn't
affecting
see it.
Galadriel, or was this the whole occasion that he was like this?
Nope. Just purely the entire time not listening to anyone, not giving a shit about anyone else. That entire time, it seemed less like they were interested in the mission, and more like they were interested in slinging spells.
I see. Now, that kid hasn't formally been released yet. This is out of character, by the way. That kid hasn't formally been released.
No, I know. I'm very much aware.
We don't even have a training for this yet, and I'm not even sure myself what it can do. So I'm gonna have to have a massive talk with Payne if we're allowing, like, fireballs and explosions and lightning. I don't think that was designed to do that.
No. I don't even know what the fuck the kit can do. Again, I'm gonna talk out of character as well. But Aro were not even given a choice, because he appeared in that kit on the second mission only, because it was a on-site mission, then into a mission, and between those, he just fucking changed kit. Into the new kit, Aro were not consulted, but KJ says that Dan's gonna handle that, because I'm not impressed by the fact that we weren't given a choice. And then also the fact the entire mission was delayed by 15 minutes because he was yapping at us about what his kit could do. Out of character, by the way. He didn't tell us anything in character.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, that's my out of character gripes.
That's messy.
And I don't know how it's going to be sorted out of character because I'm not being told what's going on.
Okay,
yeah.
I can guarantee
anyway,
you then, for the foreseeable future, since RL as a whole do not want, was it Gil-galad? No, not Gil-galad. What is he again?
Galadriel.
Galadriel. We've got so many Gils. Yeah, Galadriel will not be going on RO escort missions or joint ops. Well, maybe joint ops, but not escorts, for sure. Well, hell, I'll even have a serious word with him, because that's quite bad. Once I get the footage through, I'll have
I'd say touch base with I'd say touch base with Lover as well, since they were the iota in charge of that mission. Because they had a similar experience as myself.
His after-action report, and I didn't see anything too serious negating to it, but I'll have to ask him in person.
Yeah.
Anything else noticeable happened during that, or was it just Istrid and Galadriel? Fuck.
Galadriel. Other than that, I'm very impressed by Oda. I know that's a big dispersion from what I'm talking with Galadriel, but the other Iota worked very well. I'm very impressed with them. You should be very proud of your men. They worked really well. They listened with us and they worked well with us.
That's good to hear.
So even though that happened, the rest of Iota were disciplined, worked well with us, questioned things, offered insights as to what they knew, and they assisted us throughout the whole mission. Yeah. So yes, I'm very happy as to how it went, regardless of what happened with Galadriel.
Just so I can have some extra knowledge when I go to visit Istrid, what was your objective when you went to quote unquote hell?
We were actually visiting those crystal.
The crystal dragons that we encountered before. Yeah, me and E11 have seen them before.
The ones that give you your crystals, yeah. We're visiting them, and Iota popped out of a crystal. Yeah, there was a sentinel. It popped out of a crystal and then broke this other big red crystal. And then we got sent to what I can only assume is purgatory.
Now, if it helps, from what I understand from my last visit and seeing that sentinel, that is not actually part of the Owl's Parliament. That one is demonic in nature. It could be a copycat or a mimic.
So we were informed that the one who broke it was an ex-Iota operator Canadian. That rings a bell to you? They said that they were abandoned by Iota. They said they were abandoned during a mission.
If I remember correctly, Canadian retired, so that might not be accurate. Did you get this information from the dude itself, the Sentinel itself?
Pardon?
Did you get this information from the Sentinel itself?
Yes, they said they were a Canadian, and the markings on them said they were Canadian.
This could
Not
be
like
false
they were
information,
Canadian,
then.
by the way. As in,
I
their
know,
call
I
sign
know.
was Canadian.
I'm aware of the operator called Canadian. But yeah, they should still be alive.
So yeah, I'm very unsure as to what happened. I don't know. But anyway,
Gotcha.
yeah. Anyway, TLDR, I need you to have a talk with Galadriel, talk with Lova, and try and sort that out. I'm not getting ISD involved. As per new operatives, I'm not having anything going on with them. I want you guys to sort this out between them. However, I don't want them involved. I don't want Galadriel involved in anything to do with RO escorts or RO missions anymore. I need you to have a little bit of a look into and find out what happened entirely with Istrid. I want you guys to at least look over and work with the Epsilon to try and find a way to... I don't want to be mean, but there needs to be some sort of recourse or punishment for that, because we're not meant to fucking deal with demons. And the biggest thing, though, is I'm very impressed with Iota. Seriously, it's been a massive step up from the first time that you guys worked with us on a mission. Especially, well, then again, you weren't there, Mr. Crackshot.
Okay, buddy.
Alright.
But
yeah, that's all from me.
On the subject of ISD, though, I believe Galadriel should fall under ISD. That's denying orders, causing harm to other units. This is their territory to, quote-unquote, arrest him and charge him.
Well, yes. You'll need to ask. I'll need to ask as well. From my understanding, everything now is done with them, and it's a unit's decision if they want ISD to get involved. So it's up to you guys if you want ISD involved in this.
Don't believe that I was made aware of this change. Who put that out?
It was like a few weeks ago, because of several complaints from some units about ISD overstepping their boundaries.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, it's
you
their
guys
job to
can handle that
overstep, right?
internally between you. Well, that's of my opinion, but I'm not gonna sway the way that a unit works. I believe they should
I
be able
guess
to do
so.
that, but some people don't.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you guys want to handle it between yourselves, you can. If you want to get ISD involved, it's your choice.
Cheers. I'll go check with Istrid, and then I'll make my
No
way
problem.
topside to the rest of Iota. Thanks for the heads up.
All right,
for
thank you very
me.
much.
Gotcha.
No problem.
Stay safe. Have a good one, Psychic.
Yeah. Psychic.
Howdy, howdy.
Was it just you in there?
You've got Psychic and Finley in there as well.
Okay, because I gotta speak with Dr. Finley.
Gotcha. They should be done discussing, so you should be good to go in. You don't get paid enough for this. Okay, Jay, this is Murdoch. I'm just outside quarantine. Is it okay if I come in? Ah, god damn it. KJ? Murdoch.
Another clunking metal suit.
I wouldn't be talking like that when you have nothing to protect you.
What's up, Murdoch?
Hey, so I got sent here by Finley to come talk to Istrid. Is it okay if I just ask him some questions?
Regarding
the deal with the devil.
Yeah, well, excuse me.
Just want to find out if there's
we've
any
already
lingering
concluded
effects.
we already concluded our investigation with 2 iota inquisitors, so you're good to go.
Gotcha. Is it alright if you fill me in? And I also have to ask for your footage from your escort mission that happened recently. If you could send that my way, that would be much appreciated.
Okay. I can do that. With me to player come to.
Sweet.
So essentially, there's conflicting evidence whether or not he was influenced to make the deal with this devil, or if he was forced into doing it. He claims he was forced and that he was physically grabbed to make him do with it, and that he was compromised, and it further made him want to do the devil. Whereas from radio interference that I hear, he was telling people to stay back, influence to stay, things of that nature. So we're gonna do a few more interrogations.
If I have to, I'll
It
go down the
was
fucking gun in my
Istrid
hand.
questioned under True Serum.
We had 2 iota
I love that fine spirit of yours, but I wouldn't
Cypher.
recommend that.
They concluded there was no divine shit lingering with him, and they interrogated him for a good bit.
So I hold for 1 second. I'm just gonna double check with Chin. Murdoch to Chin, just asking, did you use a truth potion or on Istrid? You did? Sweet, thanks. Okay, just double check with Chin. They did use a truth potion. So it is likely that Istrid is telling 100% the truth, which could mean a Cognito has it going through the comms.
Well, but here's the thing is your truth serum based upon their perception?
Touche. Did he say anything about the other part of the deal?
Yes, so it is revival of flashbang versus assassinating someone. He doesn't remember who he's supposed to assassinate.
Did you say revival?
One Sergeant Major Flashbang.
Have we checked on Flashbang's grave recently?
We have not. I believe the revival will go in place until he assassinates his target.
I see, and he doesn't remember. Gotcha.
Yeah, actually, if you would do that, I would appreciate it. We're in quarantine.
If he has any active agenda and has been compromised by demonic forces, I'd suggest we do not let him have any contact with weaponry and limited access to other personnel. And if... Good call. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's like having a sleeper agent in a unit. Is there anyone on the Foundation you can think of that might be a target for Lucy?
It could be anything. It could be the person who stabbed him. It could be an O5.
Seeing if we can find some kind of agenda, because this is a strange request to assassinate just one person. During your mission... True. That, or it's someone who knows something. Did any of the people on the escort learn any information? Anything in particular, or someone who seemed to stand out?
So apparently a deal was made before with one of the iota, to where they wanted to save the team, so they're stuck in limbo forever. We met with them when we were also stuck in limbo.
Linus, mimetic check.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When it comes to Istrid
Holy
specifically,
shit, an actual specialist that knows what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, hi, Tex. How you doing? Oh man, let me just grab my scanner. So, let me just scan you real quick. Well, what do I get any mimetic on you?
Yeah. I think passive is how it goes.
Okay.
So technically you're kind of mimetic affected. Okay. What about you? Istrid? Oh, holy shit. Really? Well, if you hear the beeping, it's still affecting you.
To killing another. Especially of someone who we are fully aware of why it happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what else it would be when I'm going into
So manipulate into thinking he was making a deal while he was actually making a completely different one, turning him into a sleeper agent inside E11 with a chance to kill someone of higher standing and putting instability in the foundation.
Possibly it's still there, but it's not. I need to like what they told you. Like, is it bleeding? I need a little more detail.
I don't remember exactly. All I know is starting heavy containment.
So what I understand from occult interactions as well is that once you're touched by a higher being, something higher than a general or something like that, they have like a lingering possession on you, right? There's nothing you can really do to get rid of it.
That's like getting hit, but
Yeah, when Satan wants him to do something, he will switch. You might not notice it, or he might make it very obvious.
They both got
It's just whether we can prevent that from being a big issue. I recommend giving him dummy weapons as a chance to get him to reveal himself and reveal the target. Both are high mimetic, gotcha.
Actually activated, so let's see. Okay. I guess it should wake up right now. Am I still reading mimetics on him?
All gone.
From the way I see it, he could be a viable communication link if put to the right use. We'll find a way to open a communication link between Lucifer himself. He could be very useful. If we don't find anything like that, then I say dispose. Is he anyone of high standing? Or...
Hey, Esther. How you feeling?
Same as I was. I'm assuming.
See.
I'm clear now, though. I'm not.
Gotcha. If you need, you can get Iota on guard in here since they're mimetic from you.
Showing you the scanner that it's not showing anything anymore.
Who's the other person next to him?
This is how you scanned beforehand, so you get the point. So you're fine now. Any injuries or anything? Since I'm already here, I mean I'm a surgeon anyways. Just examining you real quick. Yeah, just examining you real quick. So
considering we have a possible killer in this room, I advise moving Tex to a locked surgery bay for temporary quarantine, just so he doesn't get converted or end up hurt. Yeah, I'll grab him for you. Hey, Tex buddy, this you here?
So, hey, Murdoch!
Hey, how you
I need you here. That's a rune. That's not my forte.
Hold up.
These two are CRU.
Tex,
they were okay. Murdoch, come over here.
One second. Tex, you're being transferred to a different quarantine bay just for your own safety. Would you please follow me really quick?
Can I examine him first before he gets transported?
Just for your
I
own
just put the
safety,
CRU syringe in both of
case
them.
something happens.
Okay, let me just, do I see anything on you? Like, just patting you down or, like, looking at your injuries or anything?
She's coming out in just a sec. She's just doing
Okay,
some
show me your
checks.
hands real quick.
a couple
Show me
bruises
your
from
hands.
where I got shot in my plate carrier, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's normal. Okay, no, I don't see anything, so yes. We just gotta, Murdoch, let us just wheel Tex out of here real quick. You stay put for a second, Istrid. We're right back. Yep.
Coming on up.
Wheeling him in.
And cycle.
Okay. Cycle!
Going through.
And, just for safety reasons, let's just throw him in the showers real quick.
You want to give him a shower down? He's been showered when he came in, right? Actually, you know what? Good call,
I just took my gear off and took my gear off and got out of bed.
Are you able to stand?
I just kind of want to throw him in there. I mean, he's not injured too much, so I think.
Give me a second.
Have a quick shower, yeah.
Okay, just.
What the fuck is in the syringes?
I know. It's just giving you a little headache, probably, because it's gonna get rid of some.
Closest.
So, Murdoch, before you go back in.
You said a rune, right?
Turning off the sound that it looked like a do I know what it is? No, probably not. It looked like a rune. It looked weird though. It's not what I usually see from you guys. It looked different. So like I know your runes, but that just looked different. So if you just
Right.
And he was also medically affected, but I did lift off that, so
While
that
he's
should be
being
fine.
decontaminated,
And
I'm
I
gonna
just
check
put
in some
text
information.
over. Yeah, 10-4. He should be cleared from CAU side, so if you need us, just radio for us.
Gotcha.
Al? I think he said heavy containment.
Alright, Murdoch to Chin. Did you see any occult runes on Istrid?
Okay, I'm just gonna put you back in bed, Tex. Come on.
I can walk. Do you want us to do anything with him?
Right, Murdoch to Chin.
Yes.
Did you discover any occult
he
runes
apparently has a very
on
high
Istrid?
heavy mimetic effect thing.
It's
so
not
if you
too
can...
bad though. I can.
None. Did you leave any iota runes on him?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Here, I can show. Okay. So this was before I put the syringe in. I just
see.
give you the readings.
I'm gonna see if I can reinterrogate
And this was
him,
after.
as this could be the possession.
Like he
kicking in.
is not anymore mimetic
Stay frosty.
because I gave him the syringe, but I don't know. He was definitely affected. Tex too, but Tex doesn't have a rune like.
these were different missions, so their effects are probably completely different.
Oh, probably.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Right, Al, you're resistant to mimetics,
I can
right?
give you some shit.
In this game,
over
yes,
here.
generally,
Good.
no.
And then you should be
Gotcha.
good.
If I could, since you're in here, could I have you come in with me just in case they try anything?
Yep.
The sound is off on here, by the way. I'm just gonna wait for them to go a bit further.
I'm going to go clear Tex really quickly,
Before you go,
just
this
so that he
ruin-
can be on his way.
And this ruin has appeared between the first interrogation and this point. Iota have not given him any ruins, and there was nothing on his body to begin with. This could be him actually being possessed now.
Okay. Should we call an iota medic for curse breaking shit? Those like curse breaking potions or whatever?
That is a good call. 1 second. Alright, this is Murdoch to Mentor and Lova. Can you stand an apothecary over to quarantine, please? This is Murdoch to Mentor and Lova. Could you send an apothecary over to quarantine, please? Just waiting for them to get back.
You watch him. I will be literally across the hall. I'm just gonna send him on his way and come back.
I don't think we've met.
Cypher. It is fine. I've got information from Chin. I just want one apothecary, please. Right, they are on their way now. Let's head in.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Oh. So, Istrid, what were you doing this morning?
What was that? What?
What are you doing this morning? Do you remember anything?
I've been in quarantine since Friday. So nothing.
Okay.
I've
Could you
been laying in this bed.
present your right palm, please? Now, the rune I'm looking at, this is new. This wasn't on you earlier. Do you know where this came from?
The rune was under. Okay. The rune's. It's on the flesh itself, and it's ancient. Much more ancient than any current runes you know.
Do you know how you got this rune?
Now that I got medically syringed, now that my brain is less foggy from that incident on Friday. So whenever I shook his hand, while I was, the devil, not that demonic fucking creature that should cease to exist, I did feel a pain in his hand when I shook it. A weight. Just like a heavy weight and sharp pain coming from my hand, and that was weird to me, now that I remember, because I have nerve damage across my entire arm here. I can't feel pain. So me being able to feel pain in his palm was very abnormal.
I see.
So I'm assuming this is... If you have to cut off my hand and get rid of it, by all means.
Before I do something
right
as
ahead.
drastic as that, did the devil mention anything about breaking this contract or deal you made? I've heard horror stories about people being mutated because they break deals.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
You're aware that what everyone else around you heard was not what you reported, right?
Yes.
And
From
you
what I've
swear
heard,
100% by what you said?
They gave me a truth potion, so there's no way for me to lie.
That
And
is
yes,
not
I
what
do
I
swear,
asked.
100%.
Because there was a high mimetic thing
I
earlier.
do swear that what I said was the 100% truth.
Okay. Was there any... Actually, I can get that from the footage.
I was in here dealing with a mimetic thing. Next thing you know, Pulse is fucking
Alright, Nineball, if you could please have a detailed look at his right hand. He's been cursed with a rune that is not in our databanks. Something possessed by the demon, the devil himself.
It's right here on the side. Let's see. What's it look like? Like glowing, general shape of it, that sort of thing?
Seems to be scarred into the flesh itself at this point in time. So ancient, in fact, that you don't even know if it is a rune or if it's just a symbol.
It's old as balls, I can tell you that much.
It's bad what I need to see as well.
Some research I've been doing on my own time was, I've been looking into more alchemy stuff, more runes in general, because we don't use a lot of them. I figured it could help do some old research. There's things that look maybe loosely related to it that I've seen, but I don't know what they do yet. And whatever this is, it's much, much older than those. Which would check out, given what I overheard R.O. talking about talking to the literal devil from the Bible.
Let's see.
So, if it's in your hand like that, it's right. Did you happen to make a deal with him? By any chance?
Spot on. Don't worry about the details of it, though.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the details now, but I'm assuming it's something to do with, the classic shake the devil's hand sort of thing. You shake his hand, that gets imprinted on you, branded, scarred in somehow, magically, marking you effectively. Have any of you ever read Berserk?
I'm familiar, but don't worry about it.
That It's some sort of brand, some sort of mark, similar to, not the same as the Sacrifice official brand, but it works him, I'm guessing, as effectively property of the devil, so that other demonic entities know not to fuck with him. They know he's already spoken for. And it also, I would assume, binds him to whatever terms of the deal that he made.
Gotcha. That's
There was
roughly...
no terms.
Yeah, unless you set terms, the devil will never make it.
That I know of.
Okay.
There's almost always subtext or fine print or something.
Right, Al. Actually, 1 second. Chin, did you administer a curse break potion to him?
No.
No. I
Yeah,
trust you have one
we
on
can
you.
try that though.
Good. It
Oh,
can't
yeah, I've
hurt.
always got some on.
Be prepared for
There you go.
negative reactions to this, but please try
Check
drink
that.
this strip.
Yeah, it's gonna taste like shit, but
I've had worse.
you say that now.
What was that?
Just a lot of people have said, "Oh, I've tasted worse than I actually tasted them," saying they changed their minds.
What's up, ladies?
Nope.
Oh, that is. oh god.
I told you.
My fucking hand, it's. It fucking hurts.
Okay.
You notice it's
badly.
glowing. The mark is glowing right now.
What color
What
is
the
it
fuck?
glowing?
Stay on
Red.
Describe the pain. Is your head okay? Are you seeing anything?
No, it's just a fucking pain.
Staring at his
Does
flesh
it
and his
just
hand, are you seeing
localized to
anything?
your hand, or
It's just in the palm of my hand.
okay?
It feels like it's burning. On fire.
I say give it a little bit of time, then flush the potion out of his system. It might be a sort of self-defense mechanism of the brand.
Aye. I'm hesitant. I don't think this will overpower the literal devil, but who knows, this could work.
It doesn't hurt to try, but
I mean, it does, but...
well,
It
indeed,
did
it
quite
hurts
literally
him,
parts.
not us.
Good point.
Hey, Istrid, you with
So,
us? You alright? You
Yeah,
still here?
I can hear you.
You good? Good? How's the hand now?
I'd say if there's no changes, we just flush
It's
the
hard to
potion
hear
out of
you,
the
I got it.
system.
What?
Gotcha. Let him concentrate for a second.
Yeah.
He's got the devil in his ears telling him whispers.
So, what are you trying to figure out again?
We're just observing the effects of it. Are you still in
Oh,
pain?
just observing the effects. Okay.
Is it still glowing?
Yeah, the general idea is if it doesn't seem to do anything, we're just gonna flush the potion out of your system because
It's
if it's
still
just
glowing,
causing pain, then. Alright. I doubt anything we have is gonna be stronger than the literal devil.
You can just break their mark.
What was that, AOD?
How opposed are you to me scratching you? Like, breaking skin, it will bleed a little
Just before you two got in here, I told this one that you could cut off my hand if you need to.
bit. We're not cutting your hand off. We're just gonna scratch that.
Give it time.
Chin,
Well,
could you
the
explain
potion
your
isn't
reasoning?
anything. You ever... You know... runes, you don't need to always anti-curse or something like that. Sometimes you just need to fucking scratch them out. Make them wrong.
Okay. The problem with that is it
By all
could lead to a
means.
similar situation of removing his arm where we forcibly break the deal, which could lead to very negative backlashes. Frankly, though,
Yeah, we don't
Touche.
know the
you
terms of the
are you are considered not viable anymore. So it is either we figure out a way or you be disposed of. Are you happy with us attempting this to save your life?
By all means.
Al, are you
better than
happy with
dying.
this being done? This is your operator.
What's being done exactly?
We are going to scratch out the ruin, which should forcibly break the deal. However, the
Not fine, as long as you don't
circumstances
kill
will
him
be
instantly.
unknown. We will not kill him, no.
Us.
Yet.
We won't kill him.
I do advise everyone but
what
Chin
we're gonna
take
do?
a step back, though.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Worst comes to worst, Devil's gonna come and scream at us, or kill you, or any of the above. But if this doesn't work, what I'll then do is I'll go into your other hand and I'll draw a anti-curse rune. I don't know. We're gonna try it all. Ooh. Exercise the demons in my fucking hip first, okay? This is gonna hurt.
I bet.
I'm literally going to be digging into your hand.
Yep.
There we go. Scratch out parts.
Give me something to grab on. Just something.
Use
Grab my arm.
the rug.
Ooh, fuck, that's tight. Okay,
Oh, this
that
is the
fits.
worst shit I've felt in years.
There we go. Grab gauze.
Have you
considered just giving him morphine?
Just to confirm, you have scratched out the ruin.
Yes, I have. And I'm wrapping gauze
Alright,
around
for
it now.
everyone in the room, you see fire just start to sprout out from above the hand.
Okay.
A blade, twisted in form, appears, seemingly the size of a dagger, smell of sulfur, and then nothing. Dagger itself, however, seems to be looking quite different. You can all look at it normally.
The dagger is floating there. Do I see that?
Yeah, it's just floating.
Do you want me to try and slash it?
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna grab the dagger.
You feel searing pain in your hand.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna try and pull it away from him.
It's starting to disappear. Fire is burning and you feel pain in your hand, unlike any. The dagger disappears.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck.
Out of curiosity, I'm gonna check the hand you used to grab the dagger.
Yeah.
Does it have a similar mark on it now?
You see the mark.
Okay, anything happening on your hand?
Well, now you're the recipient of the deal.
Ah, shit.
What?
Is there still a mark on his shredder?
I'm gonna unwrap the
You
gauze.
see no mark.
Oh, congratulations, Murdoch. You just made a deal with the devil by proxy.
Well, I now know
just
how to
gonna
get rid of
check
this.
something.
Do we have a D-class on standby?
What, give it to a... Thought you said that.
Yeah.
Sweet. If you could get the D-class, and we're going to transfer this to a D-class and then execute him.
Any memetics in the area? We're gonna be keeping you for a bit, just in case that's just like a visual thing. Probably not. He's probably not got the
Whatever
deal.
you
But
have to.
Really quick, can
You'll
someone
probably
take
find
my
yourself.
take my weaponry off of me?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me also switch my height.
Also, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna write down what that mark looks like.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a picture of it?
I don't keep technology on me on site.
Some pictures can also be affected by
No
memetics as
sense. The thing with the robots. I don't like having tech on me.
if you didn't get that,
Good, there we go.
Fuck, I some morphine by the way.
Yes, maybe. Yeah, sure, I can do this. I'm gonna.
transferred the deal. Murdoch
thank
now
you.
has that.
And there's your fun little sticker.
So what we're gonna do
There you
is
go.
get a D-class. Get them
See
to do what we
how
just did there.
freaking you got a set of head with a memetic detector I got.
Sweet.
You seem good.
So,
It's not angry beeping at me this time.
So, Al, as far as the law about making deals with the devil, Ishrid, from my understanding, was affected by a memetic from the devil himself. That was not him consciously doing it. As far as I'm concerned, he himself did not break any laws, but that is up to E11 now. Do with him as you want. Keep a drastic eye on him, though. There could be lingering possession, and this could just be a ploy to divert our attention.
Do you want to give him a check over to make sure it didn't, you know, just move?
Yeah, Chin,
Take
could
this
you
protection
check him?
and put it in your pocket.
Good call.
I prefer not to just find out it's moved hand or some crap.
Oh, it's definitely moved hand. Just, I don't know if it's duplicated.
Yeah, they're his hand.
Yeah, could you check him over, Chin, though, while
Yeah,
I head off?
Other hand, please. I've already checked that.
My current theory now is that
No mark on that.
whatever that deal was, it doesn't
It's not on his other hand, if anything.
who
And it's not on that
pays,
hand.
just that someone does.
Let me pull my pant legs.
No.
There's nothing there.
So it looks like there is a way to transfer the debtor, basically.
Seems so.
Let's hope you never have to do that again.
Oh, I've still got one more.
Does it have to be willing?
We'll leave that up to you.
That is a good choice.
Because if it
They're
has to be
getting a
willing,
D-class.
the D-class might not work out.
I had no willing intention of taking the trade, I just wanted the knife.
No, but you had an intention to help Istrid.
I had an intention to grab the knife, it looked cool.
Either way.
All we have to
Something
do
I've
is
just
tell us
dawned
the
on
class
me.
we're paying money for it.
This thing.
Have we considered the factor that well, you don't have to tell them something to do it? They don't get a choice in the matter. Have you considered the factor of it make him, you know, unkillable?
We have plenty of unkillable things in containment. What's scary about an unkillable D-class?
Debt gets collected.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying the factor of one of the terms, and it could be a risk. Generally, my plan was if stabbing doesn't work, I've got a shape charge in my pocket.
We could
I'll be honest with you,
we could give it to a
perfectly
cripple.
stabbable when I was stabbing him earlier.
D-class is en route.
Thank you.
We
Yeah,
can make
if
him
we
cripple.
we give the knife to a cripple, so even if they do turn into like a possessed dude, then they're fine. They can't really hurt us.
Or we could just take the hand off.
That's true. That too. Yeah, we'll find out as is. Actually, KJ, suppose we are able to transfer this to the D class. Do you want the D class terminated, or do you want to experiment with it to see if you can use it as a communication link?
Oh, like, honestly, we should just keep it in containment until we want to use it as a communication link, because, let's be real, if we kill him, then maybe it will transfer to the person that it kills him. So, it's safer to keep him alive.
Gotcha. So once we transfer the D class, he's to remain alive and will be used for experimentation and containment, just to be on the safe side.
Roger, I've got a memetic cage on me as well, which will probably be advised.
That'd be great.
Good lad.
I suppose we should head to D1 then?
We're gonna wait for the D-class to get here.
Oh, to get here. Oh, okay, even better. Sweet.
Easier to do that than risk moving the brand through this facility.
Yep.
Because in all honesty, if you're memetically affected, I'm not letting you leave this room.
That's a good call. I didn't even think about that. Fair enough.
I might get syringe just in case.
Oh, I've got a good couple on me.
That would be a good call as well.
One doesn't work? You better hope two isn't needed.
These two should be fine, but I'm gonna take memetic syringe just in case it was physically able to memetically affect me, even though my helmet is on.
Yeah,
physical
risk the
touch
risk.
seems to be a prominent way to transfer. God, I need to stop
I have to
touching shiny
complain.
objects.
No more deal with the devil.
What are you, a magpie?
You only need
I mean,
to
if
keep
needed,
the
you
one
could do the
24/7.
D-class asleep. I've got no problem
That's
making
recommendation.
them sleep.
Medically induce a coma. That could work.
Memetically.
D-class is
My plan was crack.
Could cause a brain bleed, could cause him to die.
Not the way I plan to do it.
Watch that fucking thing look right at me, turn around and leave.
Really? Why can't I just use respirator mode on this?
D's class is fine, but
Don't be dead and
for
grab
you
him.
guys, I want to keep y'all safe. So.
Yeah, since you're medically immune. Nimble, go with him.
Just come and grab him.
I'll be back.
If I die,
I'm gonna use
then that'll suck. But you're in charge.
2 sergeant majors nearly get like. Well, I'm gonna no. Enough command reshuffling, please. A sergeant that's been a sergeant for less than a month, going MIA within that month. 1 sergeant major being at Site 101 in a fucking coma for God knows how long at this point, and the captain going on fucking permanent vacation.
Hilarious.
There you go.
Okay. Right, Nimble.
So it should make it
Could I
easier.
have
Or
the
harder.
curse break potion, please? Thank you.
Let's have you. Do we want Istrid out before we do this?
We'll just keep him here. I have plans.
There we
for
go.
it. We can easily deal
Hey,
with
Chin.
it.
Chin. And now's your time, buddy.
I'll use the other one.
Hold hands. Hold your hand out.
Squeeze my arm if you need to.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's out.
There you go. And here you go.
Fiery dagger. Fiery dagger.
Do you want to grab it?
Yeah.
Come on, grab it.
Using your hand. Using your hand. And
What
literally
are you doing? What?
Grab it.
Don't.
Pull him, make him pull it away. Make him pull it.
Yeah, pull away. I'm literally just going to yank you backwards.
Shit.
Pause.
What's going on?
Thank you.
You're right, fact. You're right, fact.
I don't recommend you in here.
Hey.
It's mimetic. So,
Sierra, out of here. Go.
you being in here is not a good idea.
You're at risk being in here.
Ow, 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 ow,
Owl,
ow,
actually, Owl, they need to be mimetically syringed.
Yes, they do.
Hey, show me your hand. Do I see the symbol?
You see it.
And
Right.
the symbol is gone from my hand as
Find
well.
your back. Recuffs.
What the fuck, mate?
Fucking syringe. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Nighty night.
Oh, please.
That fucking sucks.
All that pain for a bit of opium. I know you juggies love it.
Okay, no. You have to give it like a couple
I'm in here for tax evasion, mate. I'm not a fucking druggie.
Imagine your whole
Yeah,
brain is
this fucking sucks. Dude,
It's not like I just went through that.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad now. Holy shit, we did that to you? Fuck, my bad, man.
Mate.
Shows you how high my pain tolerance is.
Yeah, no, I'm a little bitch. I'm sorry for that. Fuck.
Jeez.
So, what were you saying? I had to the captain in the air.
Much more intensifying.
Okay.
There's a lot going on in my ears right now too. Give me a sec.
You say that.
So what? You want me to grab some sort of fucking dagger?
I mean, there's easier method to do it. We don't need a cage.
Oh, might want
Where
to
the
back
fuck
up
is it?
so you can. Oh no.
We're not killing him.
Yeah, we.
I never said
cannot-
anything about killing him.
No,
I'm
no
not gonna
bonking
kill
either.
him.
We can't risk. Damn it.
Maybe you should have checked to see if there was a hazard in there.
I swear, if he dies from a brain bleed and you get cursed, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me.
Pass out, you get possessed. I'm killing you.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think my
can
captain
you
will get to
medically
it first.
syringe me as well, and yourself. We'll chill out on one of those chairs.
I'm gonna need access to your thigh because I don't. What? Where is not armored here?
So.
Also, no.
This here is just padding.
You will die.
I will die
You
from
will
a medic
die.
syringe.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So is the MDR's.
So the pressure will make you die of bleeding heavily.
You didn't grab one of the ones that.
But if you wish.
So, wait.
Don't kill myself.
Wait.
Get this
Also, you might want to. Have you considered sitting down first as well? You know, because you're going to face plant because your brain's going to turn off.
Why do you have syringes that make people explode and die?
Don't worry about that part. Just sit down.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a seat. I'll see you when I wake up, I guess.
Yep. Yeah.
This one to the bed.
99.
Okay.
So,
Hey, KJ, guess what?
What's up?
you want him?
You're cool. That
So
was
where
it.
do you want to put him?
Sir.
I'm putting him in the cage. He's not needed.
We'll transfer him off site. If you just want to throw him in a cage, we'll just transfer his ass off
Where
site.
do you want him?
We'll
Okay.
just transfer him off site, yeah. I'll have ISD route you to the appropriate entrance.
Just throw him in.
There we go.
Yep.
And
Okay.
Alright.
Let's go.
Shout out to
I
transport.
heavily recommend you open the door because I cannot see for shit.
Shout out to transport. Be advised, I need 1 times transport, quarantine
I'm
transport.
not actually sure if I'm lined up.
First door open.
Outside. It can either be a helicopter or vehicle.
I got the door. I got it.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh.
Good morning.
Fuck.
Copy, 1 times helicopter taken off.
The fuck do you put in that thing?
Close the door.
Hey!
You go with them.
Oh. Jesus.
I've got the sign.
Follow my voice.
I've been fucking decursed, truth potion, and meg syringed, and my hand carved in 1 day.
Jesus, okay. Where's Owl? Oh.
We love.
Oh, fucking Jesus, okay, right. Sorry, I'm still coming with it.
Sergeant Major.
Yeah, hello, hi.
We're gonna keep him in quarantine till our next official shift. Between then, we'll have, you know, other members of quarantine check up on him. He's free to play a burner or whatever.
Okay.
But he will be remaining in quarantine till next.
Okay.
Okay.
We gotta keep him for observation.
Sweet.
You're gonna stay here until your next
Alright,
shift.
I'll let him know. I'll let you go back to what you were doing then. Yippee!
Okay.
Boom. You get to be a fucking purple guy. The man behind the slaughter.
The man behind the slaughter. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Oh, why is my leg doing this? No!
Congratulations, we didn't
broken.
execute you. It was very tempting
Oh,
to do
yeah.
so, though. Dude.
Me and
We didn't have to go.
Today and I, we pulled out all the fucking stops to make sure you didn't execute me.
Oh,
today.
dude, RO said just execute him at first. Like, they were, if I didn't get sent over to, like, see a little bit, you would have just been executed, buddy.
Hey, we did it. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Yippee, we did it.
I didn't die.
Okay, but yeah, go hop on this burner. Or go-
From this guy to this, I will be getting repercussions because of this, though.
Yeah, I mean...
The devil's gonna fuck with my brain!
Yeah. You won't have any repercussions from the Foundation, as that was a mimetic effect, and that's not under your control.
Wow, look at this, guys. I'm magically Rafe now. Wow.
Oh shit, Rafe, when did you get it?
Oh shit!
Yo, when did you get here, bro?
Bro,
Whoa.
let's go.
Alright, I'll let Iota know we're on our way.
Dude, let's go. Magical. That's what's up.
Magic. Magical, bro. Magic. Magic.
Alright.
Magic.
This is Murdoch to the rest of Iota. What's your position? Copy that. Sweet. Me, Chin, and Rafe are on the route.
Anyways,
See ya.
scene. We're back in character. How the fuck did I get in here?
Your replacement.
We've found you sleeping. What happened to your mic, bro? What did you do?
What the hell?
Okay, so we're heading to the village. Iota's doing melee training now.
But seriously, go to see what the fuck happened to your mic, Chin? What the?
Yeah,
Bro.
Chin, you should sort that. It's really bad. You're just constantly buzzing. Bro, has someone got a spliff down there? Is they setting that off?
That's because for some fucking reason it changed to my desktop microphone.
Why does your desktop microphone sound like that?
It's fucking old as shit and dying, that's why.
Oh shit. Apparently you're old as shit and dying as well.
Shut the fuck up,
let's
you
get
older
going.
than me, bitch.
Yeah, but you physically old, bitch. Come.
It's all the fucking alcohol.
I was moving car. Leave me alone.
Come. Here, boy. Here, boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Come on, with the sword.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Hey, I've got a treat.
Wait. Chin, open the door over there. Hey.
What the fuck?
Hey, look. Fetch.
Come on, go. Go get it. Oh, fuck. Go get it.
Yeah, go get it. What the fuck, dude? What? Dude, when you toggle off the arbalist, it auto-equips the pistol.
Oh, that's not meant to happen.
That's not meant to happen. How do I put this away? How do I put this away? It won't go
You
away.
just like open thumbs up next to the thumber, next to the holster.
Oh, okay, sweet.
There.
Oh. Well, anyway, none of that happened.
Time for Iota shen... None of that happened. What are you talking about?
Iota shenanigans.
No. That doesn't happen.
Iota casually playing fetch with an arbalist. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah, we'll ignore the fact that we sent a fucking lamppost into the Site 88 wall. It's fine.
Dude, imagine if someone walked down the hallway as we shot them. It's fucking...
Like, what the hell?
Dude, just beheaded by a random arbalist the worst time. Oh god.
Diabolical.
Yup. Oop. Slip on in.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
You multiplied.
What the fuck?
What's your kid doing?
Where'd you come from?
It's not bring your kid to work there, man.
Well, I guess now
I just came through the checkpoint.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, it's Yeet.
Sorry,
okay,
sorry,
we have Yeet now.
Living up to the name, boy.
Yup.
Should we be encouraging this?
Yeah, I feel like that was just straight up assault. I'm okay with it. I didn't see anything.
That was just violence.
Oh, is that a patrol car? Nah, it's Zeta. Alright, guys, let's keep going.
In lunch,
It's one.
Howdy.
breaks. In lunch breaks, of course.
Yeah, that's up.
I was not curb stomping anybody. What?
You were curb stomping the short one, yeah.
Listen,
That means it
wanted to
doesn't
do
count.
we've all wanted to do it.
You know what I want to try?
What's that? Howdy.
You'll see.
Yo, I heard you guys are wizards now. I want to see some magic.
Damn. Is this what we gotta deal with now? Alright.
How much do you want to bet?
Let's go. Take a shortcut.
30 bucks,
Nah.
toss it!
Not even close. God damn it. Alright, careful, you step down.
Hold up, if we load it into the arbalist, we
No.
may be able to shoot it farther.
We are not shooting a flashbang out of the arbalist. Jesus Christ.
Come on, it would be funny though.
You'd probably kill someone with the impact of the flashbang. Where did that go? It's in the grass somewhere.
Exactly.
You'll terrify me.
I terrify me.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I'm on my meds still. I'm on my meds.
Oh,
It's the fact that you're on meds that terrify me.
Hey, it's because I have anxiety and PTSD. Don't worry about it.
That's the reason?
What do you mean? I died on my very first mission with you people.
Yes.
Let me go
Oh yeah,
resurrect
trust me,
you.
I still feel a bit of pain from that.
Now, Iota should be in here somewhere.
Let me see if they're still checking out the wizard shit.
These are the actors we have on our album. So,
howdy.
Jesus Christ, there's so many of you.
Hello.
How's it going?
How would I find? How would I fight someone with a great sword?
We missed it. We were all checking out on your wizard spec.
We're still doing melee training at the moment. We haven't gone to the keep
Just use your shield and wade into them.
Because you have such
those
a large
who are
surface area,
here who haven't seen off any
melee
melee specialization, like with me, show you a few spells.
Yeah, you just start going at them.
Oh, sure.
Because they have
Right?
range.
So, what elements you want me to use as my starting?
You'll see on your spec.
Elements?
Going off now.
So, with our spell casting system, we use 5 base elements. We use electricity, water, fire.
Your book.
I know my book isn't out. It's in. I have it in my pocket. It's still here.
Oh.
With the
Last time I
lamppost.
fought someone with the shield was
No, you're good. Anyways, so our elements are lightning, water, fire, light, and dark. And you can combine them in any way. Plus, we have modifiers: temperature, resonance, and space.
I would advise not using lightning and fire out here, but I'm okay with the other 3 being used.
Ah, we were fine. We'll use the main road if we're gonna do that.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
we'll use
want
fire as
something
a
to
base.
set on fire. No,
Well,
no, fire.
We're gonna use the main road if we're doing this. We've already used explosive spells on the main road. We just use the road for this. I just cast it right down the main. I don't cast it in the forest. That's kind of stupid. But if we use a fire as a base, what are we gonna layer it with?
Surprisingly, our flames don't actually burn the surrounding landscape unless you're playing. They're more magic.
As long as you're careful, they don't, but they can absolutely burn things.
Yes.
You just gotta be careful about your surroundings and what you choose. Anyways, so we got fire as our base. What would you like to follow it up with, Yeet?
What's the other ones?
Water, and then we also got lightning, and we also got light and dark.
Ooh, lightning sounds good.
Okay, we'll combine lightning. And then for the modifier, temperature, resonance, or space.
Oh, space, the final frontier.
Let's see if we got a spell that actually combines those. We do not, but we do have one that combines it with temperature.
Would you like to see that?
Oh, temperature sounds good.
We can get some in-character shit.
This is called Electric Blaze. It's basically a fireball. I'm gonna cast it on the main against that concrete wall.
Oh, I said we should go to the keep.
Fireball.
Keep? Oh yeah, everything has been sorted out if you want.
The keep.
For this one personally.
No, I'm saying we all should. Maybe get some more training and shit.
Sure.
Because, we have proper training weapons.
Depending on the weapons.
Lower.
Yeah, and also depending...
Yes, so Iota's been, we've been given the go-ahead if you want to move to the keep now, or if you want to stay here, then it's fine.
You don't want to hurt friendlies with it.
We should move to the keep.
Depending on
realistically,
the weight of the melee weapon, would I also
Plus
just
we can
put it up on a vote for everybody.
Yeah, we can test these theoreticals with more practicals.
So, with all your theories and whatnot, would you all like to test
They are paying attention.
But for now, it's fun.
Pause for a sec, y'all.
Would you guys like to continue this to the keep?
Yes.
We've been
We can,
allowed access
we can
to
test
go
all your...
off-site to our
Yeah, we can
DM
test craftsmen and 9 of theoreticals with
We'll
practicals.
also give them a bit more room to use their spells and doohickeys so that we don't burn down the forest.
I can
here.
decorate my single room.
There we go.
Right, guys, we've been given the go-ahead to head to the
Please
keep now.
never call me that again.
Time.
That is extremely offensive.
Yeet is
I
basically
had to kill a whole bunch of robots. I don't give a damn anymore.
I don't understand some people. I've had plenty of robots than he ever has, and I don't,
I barely know how to play with this.
We're going to keep.
I'm on my fucking fold out chat, bro. I don't need your hand.
Oh shit, okay, well...
Mr. Made a deal with the devil.
Dude, I didn't do shit with the devil, okay? I just grabbed something shiny.
You did. You had his deal for a minute there.
Dude, listen, okay. It's like smegma. It comes
I'm
around,
sorry.
but you can just wash it off.
Is or is not your hand's blood on my left phalanx right now? Yes.
I mean,
is the answer to that question.
Listen, at least I lost the mask,
You don't understand
okay?
that we have plenty of people in this unit with different backgrounds, and even different.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You
don't deserve to be living after that. Get the fuck back over here. Get the fuck back over here.
Where did this gun come from?
You best hope that shit is fucking that shit's protective, because it's about to get fucking tested.
No,
Okay.
There's no need for any of
There
that.
are good robots, just like there are bad humans. We fought plenty more bad humans. We fought bad robots, right?
We talking about killing people again.
Just as many good robots as there are bad robots.
Sounds like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or else we should be condemning all humanity too.
I wouldn't mind to practice some melee combat with this.
Yo, what's up?
Just drop
Yeah,
the
you
portal
kill someone.
to it.
Yep. We're just gonna quote unquote
I got it.
walk back, yeah.
Oh no, I just go.
Alright, Oda's heading off-site now.
Let's go, you nerds, to the keep.
Yippee!
Wow.
We have arrived.
Why did I just see someone? Just where the fuck is the keep even located geographically?
Not decided
nerd?
yet. Not decided yet. It's still up in the air.
Yeah, just like
It's our own pocket domain, that's what it
Dude,
is.
I've actually been thinking about making containment cells held in different dimensions.
Mentor, follow
but,
me.
I can't
that's gonna
hear
be pretty
you.
cool.
The dogs are yapping in my ears.
Dude, you got the
This shit's in his...
No! The amount of clips I have gone of her fucking doing that to people, I swear.
Hold on, I'm checking.
That is the dot.
Like, oh no, my dogs! I can't control them.
Oh no, they're running
Walk it
away.
off. I'm not gonna smack you because I know you have phantom pain, but yeah.
Oh, Demos is just trying to give a suggestion, that's all.
Don't fucking
It's
nut
funny.
job me.
Nah, it's funny. But yeah.
I just supported death.
Damn, they're beating
just
themselves
wanted
up
to-
there. It's not that serious, but yeah. It's
Wait,
funny,
what?
honestly.
I'll give them some
And
positive
the suggestions in the barracks.
Oh, and the suggestions in the
So,
barracks?
does anybody want to see or test out the fucking warlock?
Yep.
Real quick. Right. My
I
only
think we're
thing
gonna
is that if
keep-
you
I
guys are
think
gonna
some of us
test
will
this
have-
quote unquote in character,
Actually, no, we don't.
please wear the helmet and the hood with it, so you're not just mentor. If you're gonna do this, please.
Now we're gonna have mentor is.
Oh my god. If anyone from
Mentai?
tested the mage,
Mentai?
swap to this. I'm
Fish gun. Your
multiplying
clone
now.
is not on.
My cloning needs to be turned on. I'm an idiot. Oops, hold on. Let me fix it. I forgot to start cloning people.
Hang on. Remember, kids, you can touch those theoreticals with the fucking wooden weapons.
They can use real weapons as well, it's fine.
That too, I'm just saying.
I'm going to get some training
You got
balls.
mince eyes.
Beefy. It's good.
It's a pain to set up anyway. So that would be kind of nice.
I want to, but yeah, I can't ask them if I can. I'm on vacation. So I'm basically just set up.
I get people with the giant light card.
Yes, oh man. It's pure black.
Well, before we start, not beat my head in this time.
I forgot you were when I did that too. Look, that was a duel with someone watching there to call hits. A duel goes until the referee calls it. This is different.
I don't know, this can be a duel if you want.
We'd rather not, if it means my head's gonna get beaten in.
Fair
Let me
enough.
put it to you this way. Do you want to deal with this?
I mean, no, but I'm going to, because I need to learn to fight different things.
Out of character, just explain to me how to make all my metallics not pure fucking black. Why does this keep happening?
Make your shader to realistic.
I've got a couple. Yeah, I recommend.
I just use the fucking standard.
Yeah, that's
I would recommend Raro. 9-ball. Try Raro. That's what I use for this. I look, and I also get to be obscured in the darkness, but not quite as much as that. Because this is just baked in lighting. It's not real time, so we don't actually.
Throw it on, I lose a bunch of detail for
Playomi's
some
a
reason.
little. You have to turn on your normal maps again and like select everything.
Question: you're adding this is going to be an all-unit training run at one point, right?
There's going to be a lot in here eventually. Yeah, it's going to be turned into a full site.
This is not public if anyone wants to test this, by the way. All I ask is
If we're going to have a full site with our own keep, that's going to be baller.
Yeah. It'll be
just toggle on the helmet. That's
Just keep
it.
fighting.
If you want to test spells, this is the way to do it. I'm saying that.
What's the site number going to be?
Here at the keep that people
know, I
are
think
like
it's just gonna
practice
be the
magic
keep,
with,
it's
they
not
are
gonna-
unclaimed tomes, so you can't have them float with you because
Site 27.
wars are not bound to you.
Nah, it's just going to be the key.
Never
number random.
say if I can get approved.
I'm alright.
As a warlock, you
multiplying.
bound to you. Like, can't be just yoinked from you.
Right.
So, follow me real quick, boys.
Yeah, no, as far as what's going on with me,
Exactly.
if any engineer looks at me,
Warlock stuff.
all of my code is registering as just 6s. And yet,
This way.
despite everything to the contrary, I'm perfectly functional. There's nothing wrong with me except everything in my code is just 6s.
Is that an AOD call or is that a U call?
That's an AOD call. When we went to hell, both Monarch and I were infected with an info hazard.
Huh. Okay.
I can talk to Yeet for details.
Right. Wouldn't that break you though? How the fuck? Okay.
No, that's the crazy thing. Both Monarch and I are perfectly functional.
Huh. Okay.
Additionally, we cannot perceive any number outside of the number 6. Anytime you say a number, write a number, I hear the number 6.
So when I'm holding up one finger, you see 6 fingers?
You're holding up 6 fingers.
Huh. So you're affected by mimetic then, not a info.
It's not a mimetic, it's
no,
an info
a
hazard.
cognito. You are cognitally seeing things that aren't there.
It's not a cognito hazard, it is an info hazard. Info hazard is a anomalous effect that infects machines.
I thought an info hazard was something that affected you once you learn of it. Like the game. The moment you learn of the game,
It can be. It can be, however, I was Yeet right here, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically just
Well, I guess you're fucked then.
until Yeet comes up with a way to fix it.
Time to build up my strength, so.
Gotcha. I would put a engineering report in about that because that's worrying.
Yeah.
We should also move off of their spine.
Until Yeet comes up with a way to fix it, it's not gonna take me offline. I wanted the curse protector in to fix it. And also, I was kind of arguing with it because I was wearing this kit when it happened to me. And the fact that the cursed protection rune is working and removing the malignant aura means this shouldn't be affecting me at all.
You're dealing with a devil.
Because of this.
Yeah, you're dealing with the devil. He's stronger than what we can do, so most of the time he can get through if you get close enough. Since you guys touched, well, got very close to Lucifer, I'm guessing he had enough influence.
I never directly touched him.
You don't need to directly touch him. You were in hell.
Yeah, I was literally in hell. I've been told it will not. I've been told it will not perform any significant detriment on my ability to function as an operator. So.
Fair enough, I guess. Well, okay.
Right.
Well, go around and spar a bit, I think, for now, though. Get these old muscles going.
Exactly. Good deterrent.
Outside of javelins, if you didn't have a javelin, you use your guns.
Oh yeah. Now as for Chin has hooked combos essentially. So he can reach either around your shield, and he's got two of them. So he can either hook into your shield and push it away, or try and, you could probably hook on top of the shield and try and pull that shield away, so then he could leave you open. The difference is he's got two weapons. Two weapons is usually better than one if you know how to use it. A shield and a sword is always better, but it's also situational.
If I have it attached
Not
under
every
my
day.
arm, like you could also just pull me on the ground, and that would just be my death.
Yes.
The best case scenario is that he pulls away my shield.
And it's also very situational. Shields are good for kind of really close quarters and stuff like that, especially with the Gladius, where you can stab and you can make a shield line of sorts. It's pretty nice. However, if you're you're being overwhelmed and there's a lot of people, you can only defend, realistically, your front. And maybe you could put the shield on your back and you could have your sword out in front of you, however, you don't exactly have too much range on your sword. That's where a longsword like this would be really good in play, because you have all that range of motion in a massive area. And
at the end of the
I
day,
can't really
it's
swing
required as a
buildings.
team to work together to make up for each other's
Exactly.
shortcomings.
And as Chin, he's got pretty unique weapons, so I'm sure. Well, realistically, I'm not sure what they're trained with commas before, but I'm sure they have their pros and cons.
Mainly to fuck with people with shields. I was tired of dealing with shields, so.
That's
And to be fair,
respectable.
if he were to hook on my shields, at that point it would also be a little bit of a tug of war, I suppose. Because you're hooked onto my shield, but if I'm stronger than you, I can just pull you towards me. Which, depending on the situation, would still fuck me over.
Or
if you use like one, for example.
Yeah, if I'm like hooked into your shield and you're you're tug of war
towards me and you just go with
you
the
could
other
either
one.
pull back. Exactly, and then if I had that, I could block. Or if you play aggressive, you can totally push them on their ass if you're confident that you can defend yourself. Exactly.
Yeah.
However, we're not really dealing with too many skilled fighters. These are usually occultists who are willing to sacrifice themselves, as Mentor said, to essentially get a kill on you. And as long as they hurt you, all they care about. It's not a bad idea. And also, studs and stuff like that is great at catching swords. So yep, exactly. So you could totally put some spikes on the sides, so then if the sword slides by, it gets caught, and then you have control over that sword. Or even on the, that would be a good idea. Have it on the bottom. Fucking stab into someone's foot. Or like that, exactly. Some of the smaller shields.
Bunker down.
Yeah, hunker down and make a shield line. You could put your, if say you don't have enough cover, you could just slap that down, pull your shotgun out, and just send shit down range.
I'm grateful that this is a sandy underground, because that does allow me to just do it without spikes. You just go like that.
Just kind of dig it into the floor, put your foot against it, so then it doesn't lean back whatnot. And it's
and then instead of my sword, I just
it's
pull
only
out
good.
this.
It's right there.
Yeah. It's good half cover, and you can duck behind it fully, and you'll be fully protected given its wooden
Next thing
shield,
you know, you can also just
less
stab
weapon.
someone.
You know, it's not going to help you against like a 20mm cannon or a 50.
Oh,
you
no,
know,
absolutely
most
not.
small
It's
arms, of
wooden
course.
steel.
Yeah, but it's absolutely good for like, you know, say, I don't know, say we're going up against motherfuckers with bows and arrows.
Yeah.
Which I actually, have we ever fought anyone with bow and arrow?
Yeah, a few
Really?
times.
Huh.
I haven't figured out
What the fuck?
Interesting.
to be doing with it.
Oh, that's okay. That's
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they're doing their magic stuff.
Yeah, they're freaky magic.
I appreciate the time.
Frosty there.
I'm only going to practice that.
This one's easy. They're always like, yeah. Is there a way
Exactly.
to bring this one down, or is it just like
So, it's a shield. You can have a good mixture of attacking with the shield, you know, either sides up, because you can't really attack on your shield side. So if a skilled fighter would probably go for the more exposed side, they'll try and turn this way, which you can also turn that way. However, you have to be mindful of your surroundings as well, because if you have an enemy over there, you have your back exposed to them.
Yeah.
So if, say you had like a guy there and a guy there, you'd probably have your shield up and your weapon focusing, but that's probably not going to happen because you'll have somebody fighting with you. But if in the case that does happen, good luck. I'm not too well versed with shield.
Dude, also, if I were
Word.
doing a fantasy RP where they have
Battle, I guess you could say.
This is my spellbook. This is,
I think my
this is
best
only
chance
spells.
would just
It's
be
going to be
to focus on one target, but keep the shield focused on the target I'm not focusing on. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
keep one away and just try my best
Keep
with
fending.
my sword to get rid of the first one.
Realistically, if I was in a situation like that, I would play heavily aggressive on the first person to get them out of the equation, to have a proper focus on the secondary person.
Here we go.
You know, go in, fucking push them on their ass possibly, and if the other dude pursues, they're already on their ass, stuff like that. But as I was gonna say before, we don't really fight anyone too experienced. However, they are willing to sacrifice themselves to get a blow on you, whether it'll be fatal or a small scratch. They're going to try their best to do as such. So with the shield, probably good to try your best to defend.
If I might add on the
And with-
2v1
And then
the
situation.
wild card.
Yes.
So in a lot of our
Absolutely.
fights, when we find ourselves outnumbered, the enemy receive a morale boost, so to say. They see an easy kill and they're like, oh, we're going to kill this guy. They don't fight you properly anymore, they dogpile you. They will throw their bodies at you. So being offensive will get you stabbed through the ribs, stabbed through the side while you're trying to kill one guy. Play defensive and wait for them to throw themselves on your own blade. Especially with a shield, this is very effective. You can hold your weapon out. They won't be paying attention to their own like self. They'll be paying attention to hitting you. So as long as you're blocking everything they're sending, they'll end up killing themselves. However, in a 1v1, people are much more
There you go.
wary of what they're doing.
Absolutely, because you have more focus on your opponent and you have more time to analyze.
Ideally, in a
And then I also still
2v1,
have
your
the
main
wild card,
objective
right?
should be to renumber yourselves and get with your team. If you're able to disengage, you disengage. You shouldn't actively try to 2v1s.
Speaking of disengaging, would it be a smart tactic to just have this, like to just?
If the anomaly
Like,
or people we're
people are-
fighting are scared of fire, sure. Most people, though, will see that and just knock it to the
It's
side.
situational.
But there's definitely scenarios, yeah.
because it does, you know,
That's just how that works.
because either they're armored and they're heavily geared and there's not too much flammable stuff on us, so like I could absolutely like kind of like doink that to the side if I hit it with enough strength, and then you're left without your weapon. But I mean, it's as I
I was
said, it's
thinking more of
situational.
animals.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
Monsters.
Oh, well then yeah.
Animals are
Because you have
inherently
your
afraid of fire.
shield if they.
Which is frustrating.
No, absolutely.
I'm trying to save up right now.
Don't understand it.
I'll be fine.
Something you can
So
do
yeah, you can.
Doesn't matter. So.
is
Yes.
they're all focusing on getting to you. You're all their focus. What you can do, maneuver yourself around them, try and use them to block each other. Say if you're down one big
Oh, that they
corridor,
hit each other.
It's the idea. Well, not even just that they hit each other. If say these two are trying to get me, they're both trying to dogpile me. If I maneuver myself so that only one of them is between me at a time, he's trying to get around to get to me, but he's in the way.
Exactly.
Another way to do
they're
this
all
is
probably
running.
trying to throw strikes.
Yeah.
They might even hit each other.
Another way to do this, if you're running standard Inquisitor or some with a cage, you can drop your cage and use it as a pivot point which you can move around. That way you can keep a safety wall on one side and enemies in front of you and to the choosing. Hell, even just cage, yeah. Cage one and fight the other. Or cage one, or cage them both and leave.
Group of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Why don't we leave that on missions? We just cage everyone and we leave.
Well, I think we're the only unit that actually does do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
utilize
one
our
of two
entirety
units
of
who
our
have
kit.
cages.
Jesus. Cage
Zeta and
hand
AU7
grenade or
both have
hand
cages,
grenade
they
and
just don't use them.
Yeah, it is.
grenade.
Oh.
We'll just fill that.
I didn't pull the pin.
Oh.
Also, anyone want a spa?
No.
No?
Actually,
no.
Sweet. For your own warning, this is this is a padded bolt. Sweet. There's no sharp end on this one. This is just a blunt stick with like sand and like a bag over it to pad it.
Now, how would that?
It's still gonna hurt.
Get your pistols pulled out, by the way.
But
it's still gonna hurt.
But it won't cause any damage. Just big bruising.
You were listening right then.
It's
yeah.
completely reinforced. You have essentially a massive tonfa that can extend.
Oh shit! I'm doing this dipshit field training now.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Oh, that reminds you of when I was running the Arbalist. Yeah, I tried using it as just giant.
It's a
piece
lot,
of wood
it's a
to
lot
melee
beefier than a tonfa, so it's heavier, but it has a lot more force than a tonfa and range.
You just go.
Quite literally, if you block, pivot, and their head's off their body.
And hell, even with that shield, I don't think the shield's
No,
gonna
it's
too
meant
much,
to break through
defend
shields.
too much against
This-
it. Yeah, it's meant to.
In the breaching mode, I'm unsure if this will break a shield. However, all the blunt force will probably knock whoever stops it on their ass. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you are moving your
direct
shield
impact.
out of the way, while it hits your shield, it should diffuse a bit of the energy and just send your arm flying into the air, which will allow you to bring your other weapon into play and defend with that, though. There are ways to defend against this. Mainly, if you ever find an enemy with an arbalist like this, try and keep the front of their arbalist faced away from you. If they are forced to defend with the backside, then they can't really get it on to actually get the shot through. That's a very iffy one. I think surprisingly, this might actually be our strongest melee at the moment, though.
Yeah. I'm not surprised if you melee like that. That's definitely our strongest melee.
It's gonna take a lot of
I've been
practice,
out of
though.
the fight for a bit. Still think I could beat it.
You wanna give it a try?
Go ahead.
Your hammer isn't showing. I know. Hold on to this. It's a cane.
Yeah. Right.
Go easy on an old timer like me, you know.
Yep, of course, Grandpa.
Alright, you know what, Murdoch? You just earned a beating.
Uh-huh. Go on then, buddy. Boom.
Oh.
Nice try, you missed.
Pistol.
Fuck, let me put the pistol away. Let me put the pistol away one sec.
Hey, hold up, no firearms. If we're doing
Where the
that,
fuck does this pistol come out? Hold up. It won't let me put it away. There we
I
go.
realized the weakness with the Arbalist as a melee weapon.
We should definitely figure out what's causing
The strings are
that.
exposed, and it could
Oh, this.
Absolutely loosen the tension.
These are Kevlar strings, my friend.
Even worse than the tension.
Kevlar straps? Okay, never mind.
Anyway, ready?
Wait, are you training to use that thing as a fucking...
One thing to consider, by the way, for the warlocks is it takes a while to cast spells. We're very weak in close quarters because we can't use our mace.
Yeah, that would have been game over for the two of us.
Yeah. Let's do it one more time. Let's go.
Let me double check. Because I said cursed by accident, not divine.
Oops.
Yeah, I didn't correct you because like I didn't want to interrupt your flow.
No, you're good though. I would have appreciated the interruption because I wasn't sure.
Think of it like a It's a small wooden stick with a handle that rides along your arm.
Currently at a butcher shop. He's working on.
Just think of it like that, but with a massive.
You don't really need to do it if
I would be able to use it in combat. Wouldn't get in trouble for that.
Absolutely.
the triggering mechanism now jammed.
I mean,
bonk.
You could also, if you don't have access to that,
shove. Just gonna run you off.
I got onto your gut.
Hold on to the bolt.
Hey, Flash! I got a spell for you.
I'm gonna grab your hammer. I'm just gonna run you back.
I grab your touch. Just try toss you over me with me.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Just had an obelisk land on top of you.
Get the fuck off me, you fat ass!
Hey, I've not touched the floor yet. I'm on top of him.
Murdoch,
I haven't touched the floor.
Pulled up by the ice.
What?
You're now standing on top of the ice wall. All the way up there.
Well, it doesn't look like I'm on the floor.
Alright.
Doesn't look like either of us are on the floor yet! Doesn't look like either of us are on the floor yet!
The ice is melted.
Oh shit.
Looney Tunes style. That was so hilarious. You guys looked down the same time. I love this ice spell so goddamn much.
Let me reattach the string really quick.
Well, here you guys go. Have fun fighting in low visibility.
What do you mean?
Are you gonna do the thing that I think you're gonna do?
What do you mean?
It's a 2D image.
Dude, imagine repurposing that as like a fucking bear mace.
It's just a 2D image.
Bear mace spell.
It's a 2D image. It's a 2D image, I know.
Dude, oh, that's so bad.
It's optimized.
I guess.
This weapon may be good, but it still has mechanisms on it.
Oh, like what?
Take so many hits against.
Yeah, you're fine. But
Oh, come on, seriously. Internal. Yeah.
An acid spell.
Okay, this is all blessed steel, and this is Kevlar like things. This won't break too easily.
Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go.
The internal mechanisms still.
Out for the night.
I tap at
I
it.
gotta work on this a little bit, and I also
It's
got
gears and such.
Anything
Knock it out of
on
place.
it-
It's stuck.
True. I don't think it's.
It may take a couple blunts. It may take a couple hits, but still, I know what it takes to break. I'm one of the people that makes them nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Gently clonks you on the head with the edge of the cane. Here you go.
Thanks.
I've never thought I'd be able to just be used as a melee weapon. I've always dreamed about impaling somebody with it, but never have I thought of using it as a proper conflict, essentially.
This
I've already used it as a melee weapon in my day.
Do you have anything else planned today, Sergeant Major? It's, I was gonna attach it.
Yeah, we're all good with that now.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm heading back
Yeah,
over
ruined
to
his fucking
the
day.
That's good.
Oh, before we go,
Yeah.
Jess, I just wanted to talk to you about getting a shield training going at some point. If
Oh,
we
you wanna
still
be
have
shield
any
trained?
people who
Sure.
need it, so yeah.
Yeah. Is it you that
I
needs
just
shield?
missed
or?
like the last one that was scheduled.
Okay, I mean we can do a
Yeah,
shield
I
training
need
now if you
shield.
want.
I don't know if anyone else does. Oh hell yeah.
Sweet. 1 second. Which radiocom you guys in?
We were in 3.
I found it.
Yeah, we're in 3.
Okay, Iota, RP is now cool, but you guys can continue casual. If anyone wants to be shield trained really quick though, I'm going to be running one now.
I don't know. Yeah, Loba. I mean, actually.
How long is that gonna take, shield training?
30 minutes, if that.
I remember mine taking about 30, 45.
Okay. If you want to be messaged, shield trained though, and it's inconvenient right now, send me a message, I'll work around your time.
Okay,
It's
do that.
We also have like Arbalest training happening later at
I
7.
already got Arbalest train, which is why I've been wearing
Well,
it.
we need because the new updated. We all need to do it again.
No, I did that new training.
Oh. Okay.
I did it early because I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Which is why I've been wearing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out.
I think it's
Have a good day,
just
everyone.
fuel, so we'll go do that.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Let me drop a portal at 88.
Fully noted, I see. I totally fuck with the, Yeah, I totally fuck with this.
There we go, there's a portal. Right, hop in there.
Woo!
Alright, anyone who wants to do shield training, hop down into Radiocom 4. There we are. Nimeball, are you getting shield trained as well?
Also, I want to ask you a couple
Oh, go
things.
ahead, yeah. Oh, you're double micing, by the way.
I was only doing that because I was still in the lighting screen.
Ah, gotcha.
First of all, now you can actually see the shield in the lighting on this map.
Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can see it in here though. That's weird. It might just be. It might be
It's
the
something
key
to do with
sliding.
lighting probes.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it.
It's something to do with lighting now. So once we get into a better lighted area, I'm gonna ask what you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are in charge of shield and all that, so.
Wait, what happened? I completely blanked out for a
You're
second.
in charge of shield, so I just wanted your opinion on my kit. Once we get into a slightly better lighted area, you can look at it better. Because, yeah, in here the lighting's still relatively dim.
Could you explain with the voice changer off just for a second? Sorry.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Oh, okay, sweet. What were you saying about the shield?
It's 50-50 on whether or not people can understand me with it on, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm myself am very bad with accents, and the voice changes works into that. So. Yeah, so I struggle with anyone that uses voice changes.
Yeah. I was just saying, once we get to a slightly better lighted part of the map, because in here's a bit dark, I wanted your opinion on the stuff, because you're in charge of shield kit.
Yeah, that works. If you follow me, I'll take you there.
If you have power over avatar tickets to some extent, please get them to look at my thing.
Oh, have they not done the
Nobody
stats?
has said anything about it, and it's been days.
Ping me in it, and I'll have a look right after the shield training, and I'll get the vote started.
Yeah, I put all the stats in there the day I fucking posted it.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I set up some other people that can also do it now, and they've not done anything. I'm crying. Yeah, come with me, and we'll get this started.
There you go.
Okay.
Good.
Alright, do a 180 and come through here. And then it is this one. Alright, now we're in shield training.
Yep.
Wink. Okay, let me
now
give
that
you
the
both
lighting is
the
better,
shield
though.
rolls. I like it. I might recommend shrinking down the hammer a bit, because it's a very heavy hammer to be using in one hand. I would like make it shorter.
I've used shit like this one-handed.
Oh, fair
Like
enough.
IRL, I have done this.
Okay, fair. In that case, it's fine then. The shield there, I'm unsure about the bottom bits. The top bits you can be used as like gun bits, but the bottoms will expose your legs. It's fine, but I will say
this is meant as like a closer shield.
Oh,
option.
okay, this is the close
I
range version. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't like using the big ballistic shield very much, honestly.
That's all good. That's
I
good
like
then.
getting in close.
Let me
So,
turn cloning on really quick.
This
Okay.
mostly I made this one so that I can slot a gun in like up here and use it for more medium range
Gotcha.
engagements if I need to, but it's more focused on closer.
Yeah. So
Eventually I'll make one that uses the big one.
to explain what we're saying, the shield model comes in two variants. We've got our tower shield, which is used to protect our full body and be used more in SWAT versions. And then we have our buckler version, which is primarily used for fighting in close range and to allow us more movement. Not as good in SWAT situations, but better in occult situations.
Oh, I see, and that's why we have
Yeah.
the two different types of shields and
Yep.
So we want to clone both of these. Also, some people prefer smaller shields and some people prefer bigger shields, and it just gives like a little middle ground.
Yeah, like you saw with my custom, it's designed to be the buckler version, but its shield is bigger.
I guess it's like a middle ground then.
It's more of a kite shield, which is what I'm used to, what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah. This one here is just a kite style buckler on it. Oh, it slaps though. I love it.
Oh shit.
No, it's good.
Hold on, I apparently have gone over my avatar limit without realizing.
Oh. Oh, what is that abomination? Oh my.
Don't worry about
Wait, what?
that.
The great spoogly oogly.
Oh.
Yeah, the spoogly oogly. It was from the RO mission. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I usually don't favorite any of the avatars for missions. I just let them sit in my recents.
Yeah, same. I just chuck them in there. And cycle for it.
Yeah.
We're just doing a shield training. Oh yeah, I already dismissed all of iota. They're at the keep at the moment, doing casual RP. Yeah, no worries.
Okay. What the fuck? I unfavored it. Okay, apparently not.
Materials. Max particle. Yep, that is good.
Yeah, I like the shield. I ran the fuck out of the shield before I got medic, but we desperately need medics, and we don't have them consistently, so...
Yeah. I mean, you can still do
I'll
medical
probably
with a
just
shield, you just
pick it
don't
up
have
later.
potions.
Yeah,
Or the
well, I don't
Pecker
have
shield.
the med kit in general.
No, everyone has a IFAC. You just don't have the
An
more
IFAC,
advanced
yes,
stuff.
but I don't have the big medical kit.
Yeah. You wouldn't have the stuff
And the
to
IFACs
do...
don't have injectors.
They have morphine.
They have capsules, but they don't have the injector. The injector comes in the big kit.
I have no idea what the injector is. I barely run medical.
It's how you inject the morphine.
Oh no, they're like little sticks of morphine that you press on the button and it goes boom, and then it injects.
That is
Like
not what
little
the
hypo
combat
needles?
medic training tells you. Combat medic
Really?
training states that every IFAC carries ampules of morphine that are sized for the person whose IFAC it is, but they don't have a way to inject it. That's in the medic kit. So you pull out the injector, you grab their morphine, you slot it in, then you hit them with it.
Oh, that's a new thing then. But when I was trained, we just had like... You ever played DayZ? The morphine red sticks in it? Or like...
Yeah.
It for the longest time, it was just those. I thought it was still that. That's why whenever I'm like, okay...
I mean, the injector itself is still the same. It's just the medics have the injector. You just carry the payload.
Oh, okay. Huh, so no more
So we don't
morphine
have
in myself
Tourette's.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you have a
guess-
medic kit, you shouldn't be doing that.
Gotcha. Oh. Huh. Oh, there. I rarely do medical, to be fair. I try to stay away from it. I just learned it because when I was like a sergeant, I was the only medic for a year and a half. and it was
Oh, God.
rough. I fucking hated it. It was awful. And then I
I'm
killed
having
my
a lot of fun
lieutenant.
as medic. Also, Jess better not fucking die.
Okay, Jess isn't gonna die, but he won't be back for a while. That's why I've been playing Murdoch so much.
Yeah, I figured, but like, if he better not fucking die. I spent so long.
Aww. Anyway, right.
We
Let's
did
get
surgery on that man.
Yeah, let's get the shield spiel done. All
Yeah.
my trainings that I do, by the way, are done in and out of character, so it's like a 50-50. You like take it serious, but we're out of
Okay.
character kind of thing. So, first of all, welcome to the iota shield spec. As you know, we have two variants of the shield. First of all, we have the tower shield, which is primarily used in SWAT-based combat or defensive capabilities. This allows for full body coverage and allows you to be a defensive point for the rest of your team. It is very good when fighting defensively and good for spears and weapons like that. However, can be cumbersome to move with and can get in the way of your own weapon strikes. Oppositely, we have the smaller shield, which is very good in offensive type combats. It is smaller, so it doesn't get in the way as much. It is lighter, so it allows for more movability. However, since it's small, it doesn't provide as much cover against things like arms fire. But since when fighting in melee combat, you position your shield in the direction of the enemy's weapon anyway, the size of the shield doesn't matter, it just needs to exist. So, better for melee, better for range. There's a lot more caveats to it than just that, but that's the general gist of the two specs. Other than that, the tower shield uses a sword, and the small shield uses an axe. The axe is very efficient at prying away other shields. You can hook it and pull, and you'll rip the shield away from them and expose them. Alright, so when operating as a shield on the field, you are the most defended and most likely to survive out of your whole unit. This is because you have something to block damage. So when it comes to breaching, you are primarily the point man. If you're on the opposite side of a house, you're not going to run across the house just to take point or something like that. But if you're in the same room as someone, you will always go to the front. If there is a secondary shield, they will also take wingman. And when it comes to sweeping, the wingman doesn't sweep as normal if there's only one shield. The point man, if he is the only shield in play, will be the one to sweep, and then he will be the one to initiate the breach, and the wingman will follow him in. If there are two shields, then they operate as normal, with the wingman sweeping and then them breaching at the same time. Make sense? Okay, so a little bit on positioning when using a shield. When you are in front of a squad, imagine there are people behind me. Then if I was to move to the right while bullets are coming
I can
at
stand
me,
behind you.
Yeah, if I was to move to the right, 9-ball is now exposed. It is very important that when you're using a shield,
dead.
yeah, it's very important when you're using a shield that you are aware where your comrades are and where everyone is. The main, I'd say the main selling point on the shield is awareness. You need to be aware of everything and know everything. Hell, you need to know more than Talk does, and Talk knows everything already. So it's a lot of pressure on you. There is a phenomenon when you use shield that appears very often called tunnel vision. Inside the table. So tunnel vision happens to everyone, but primarily to shields. If you use the tower shield, you'll notice that your point of view is filtered through a tiny little window. This here causes you to kind of fixate on something in that view and ignore everything to the sides. Your primary point of training with the shield is going to focus on getting out of the tunnel vision mindset and getting awareness on everything. Granted, you always need to have your shield front, but you can take glances to your right and left and check behind you and interact with everyone and be vocal with your squad to understand what is around you. All good?
Yep.
Sweet. If you would please come with me, I'm going to walk over here now. Okay. So, quickly to demonstrate breaching. If I can get this fucking thing to work. I don't want to do tricks with it. There we go. Right. When breaching, you want to use Yeah, I haven't used this stuff yet. When breaching, you want to use your shield like a door on a hinge, per se. And make sure it's touching the corner and that there's no way for bullets to come round and shoot you while you're entering. And you would go in, take out someone in the corner, and move up. If, for say, this here was actually a room and there was entrance on this side as well, you would hook, your shield would go one way, your gun would go the other, you would clear, you would check front, and then you would check left. That way you can negate any threat on the left by placing your shield in the way and stopping bullets. I am being attacked by my wire. Holy shit, what is going on? There we go. Alright. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Of course you will always have a wingman with you too, but if you find yourself in a solo breach situation, which happens a lot, the shield is the best equipped to handle it. Right. Do you want to practice with 9-ball on breaching a little bit, or are you okay to go into shield rushing?
Let's move into shield rushing.
Okay. So,
my favorite thing about the shield.
I love it too. People say it's useless, but I find it to be the most useful tactic.
It's so good.
So, the concept of shield rushing, right? It's quite literally to rush with a shield. Granted, this isn't a suicidal rush or a non-tactical rush. This is quite literally be very fucking fast with the shield. Say you have a long hallway, right? And you know there are enemies at the end, but they've not yet got into defensive positions. If they are to get into defensive positions, you then need to push a whole hallway with bullets coming at you and flying and stuff like that, and it's going to be one hell of a nightmare. So the idea of the shield rush is to tactically announce to your team that you're about to haul ass, and that they need to be ready to haul ass as well. So this test is to get you into the mindset of being able to check your corners and be aware of your surroundings while moving very fast and taking out targets with the shield. For this situation, you won't have a team in there with you and you'll just be running through it solo, but in a normal operation, you will typically find people behind you, and you need to make sure that even though you're rushing, you're not breaking cover for the rest of the team. So if you're gonna rush to a different wall, you need to say, okay, switching cover, 3, 2, 1, just so they know, otherwise they will die. And people will die when you're a shield, and you will be the reason people will die. And it sucks.
One other thing, if you don't mind. Were you with us on the nonsense get bombed for 30 minutes off-site?
Yeah.
So you remember near the end where we were all lined up against that wall trying to make it to the gate?
Mm-hmm.
And Craftsman was at the very front of the line. Everyone was crouching behind his shield, and he was just keeping that shield in between us and everything else. If he had moved, or if he had gone down, we would have all been dead.
That's actually a perfect explanation of, like, if you move, the entire team dies.
Everyone in your shadow dies.
Yeah. Another piece of advice, you are the pace of the unit, and you are what controls the flow of how the unit moves. If you bunker down and you get shell-shocked, for example, and you're not moving, you're not taking charge, you're not, like, going forward, then your rest of the team is waiting on you, and they're also waiting there, they're not moving themselves. So even though it's scary, you will be the one moving forward and taking the risk and going through rooms and checking stuff. Right. When you're ready, line up there.
Also, unless our documents are out of date, those shields can take all the way up to a 50 BMG and be pretty fine.
I believe that is out of date then. There is actually a ballistic chart that goes over our blessed wood and blessed metal. Really quickly on the rundown then. Blessed metal, our shields and weapons can take up to sniper rifle fire and remain okay, but a 50 BMG will provide enough force and have a chance to crack and break through it. The blessed wood is a
I must
lighter...
have somehow gotten an older version of it then.
Yeah, I'll shoot you the up-to-date doc in a second then. The wood, cool. Which is the core of the shield, is a lighter weight but slightly less resistant part, allowing for more mobility and weight. So you've got blessed metal and then blessed wood on these corner bits. That there will survive sniper fire, but will only last like 1 or 2 shots from a sniper rifle. The core, though, will be fine from sniper rifles unless it's 50 BMG and up. That will cause heavy fire and cause you to either land on your ass or be busted.
Main thing is you're really fucking durable.
Yeah. Right. When moving through here, you are to perform normal CQB, make sure you're checking your corners. You need to be fast as part of the shield rush, but you also need to take out every enemy. There are hostages in here. I advise to slow down when you confirm them and aim and be able to take the hostage out. If you can't, that's fine. It takes practice too, but it's better to get the practicing now. For the M4, or whatever the fuck that gun is, we're not allowed to use weapons unless they're specifically designed to be used one-handed, like certain submachine guns or certain shotguns, or just pistols. So you'll have to run the pistol for this. Yeah. I believe the pistol works now, right? Let me...
Ow! It should
It does.
do. Are you okay?
Yeah. Okay, dude, the
Yeah,
target's working.
it blinked.
Sweet. Yep. Let me touch that really quick. Yeah, sorry, I'm not used to being in an attic, and I just hit the ceiling.
Yeah, I just heard just thunk.
Okay, these pistols are a lot better than they used to be, though, at least.
Here's the thing. I honestly, I don't have it toggled. Now that I have the option, I actually prefer the 1911.
Oh. Really?
Mainly because I have this set for when I finish my offsite version, which is going to have just grenades added and an extra pistol so that I can have it in either hand. But the main reason I prefer the 1911 is because it allows me to set it up so that I can do this and rack it across my chest.
I didn't know you could do that.
Which allows me to have my shield out, pistol in my shield hand, and my hammer in my other hand.
Okay.
More versatility.
So you can spin and then lock it in place with finger gun, and it will cock the gun sometimes. That might help. But if it jams, just say bang bang, and it's fine.
There's also an infinite ammo option in the settings.
I had no idea about that.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah, no, when these models first got
chance.
updated, I played around with all of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I try and make sure I know what the models that I have do as before I get to an onsite or a mission.
True. That's a good call.
Even if I'm probably not going to use them, if I have a custom version of it already, for instance, it's still useful for me to know so I can tell other people, hey, here's how this one works.
So, ready to start?
Yep, go for it.
2, 1. Ah, okay. Bang, bang. Bang. Bang, bang. Yep. Bang.
Take a second to reload your gun.
Bang.
There you go.
There we go. Ah, shit.
Poor Timmy's not seeing his father today.
It happens.
Remember what I said about putting your shield one way and your gun the other?
Yep.
Nice. Nice and fast, nice and fast. Sweet, lovely done. That is the gist of a shield rush. If you ever get a custom, probably use a less finicky weapon. But once you get the hang of them, they're not too bad, at least.
Yeah. I mean, like... Oh, come on, I thought I turned the... Oh, no, I didn't. Thought I did.
The fun thing about this gun that I actually really like is that it has a jam function.
Yeah, I fucking
It
hate
rolls randomly to see if you jam.
I hate it. A gun should not jam that quickly. Oh, I know. But like,
you can also, it's fully random. I've had a period of time where I was testing it where I was just firing at a wall for a straight 40 minutes until it jammed.
Yeah. I don't want to be the one guy
the jam is never zero.
Sometimes you'll get it like instantly or like 5 times in a fucking row and it sucks ass, but like most of the time it doesn't.
The Ioka treatment. Okay, alright, now that you are familiar with shield rushing, if you'd like to follow me. Right. So over here we have a firing range. You can use this to get used to shooting with a shield out and being able to hip fire. So a very important part of the shield is making sure the shield is still in front of you when you're shooting, which makes it very hard to shoot, but you'll get used to it.
Looks like the targets are a little overreactive to the pistol.
Oh, they've probably got the collider really high. Yeah. That or the pistol.
Yeah, because I can shoot this guy up front and the hostage dies.
Oh, jam.
Yeah, because I know the 1911 collider, I tweaked this one, so it actually almost perfectly mirrors the size of the particle.
That seems alright.
It might be that you're hitting, like, right on the edge of where the hostage and the hostile are, so you're clipping them both with one shot.
Good.
Yeah. If you make a custom, just set the particle collider to, like, the tiniest speck. And then it'll only ever hit what you're actually aiming for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also... Let's see, where the fuck is the... One thing I will say... I would recommend getting used to not ADSing with the pistol when you have your shield out. I'd recommend getting used to holding it in the cutout and just getting used to your hand position there, so that you can sort of free aim with it.
Yeah,
Keeps you a lot safer.
I've used a shield for so long now that I don't even aim when I'm using just regular guns. I always hip fire, which is a bit of a bad habit.
Yeah. I mean, aiming can be nice. It depends on what I'm doing. Like, if there's a hostage, I'm gonna take my time. But if it's just enemies,
spray and pray.
Probably hit something, you know?
Oh, that was pretty good. Alrighty.
A good thing we had, like, load up with exclusively tracers.
That's for the actor's benefit. Okay, yeah. There are certain spots where you can hit the guys holding hostages where it hits them both.
Ah, yeah.
Here, hang on. I'm gonna come over here. I think it's if you hit them in this area right here, it'll tap them both. So try and hit off to the side or up in the head. I think is fine. But right in that sort of neck region, it'll tag them both.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so
it's just a tiny touch on the big side.
Another thing is fighting in melee when you have a shield. Because surprisingly, it's quite differently from fighting when you have just normal weapons.
Also depends if you're using the big boy or the small boy.
Yeah, it changes heavily. So a lot of people, when they use the shield, forget that they have a shield, right? They think of it as a static object that's in front of them blocking bullets. The shield is heavily maneuverable, right? We have lightweight shields. These are lighter than the ones of NU7. And they are also rotatable and very quickly able to move from side to side. On top of being maneuverable, they are also very good at being used offensively. If someone has hit my sword and I'm blocking it with their sword, jab them with your shield. Punt them with your shield. Push them backwards. If someone is like hitting from there and you block with the shield, hit them with your sword. Think of yourself as like a little tornado, right? You're attacking from all these different sides. You have two weapons in the end of the day, your shield and your sword, and you alternate between them. Yeah.
You saw, you were there when I did the duel with Crusader, right?
I think so, yeah.
You saw the point in time where I was just punching them repeatedly in the face with the shield?
Yeah.
It's just as much a weapon as your sword is.
Now,
So would anybody get like terribly bent out of shape if I just put on a reinforced dueling shield?
A reinforced dueling shield, so like a...
It's one of the small ones with the spikes on it.
Oh no, it's a big, tall one with spikes on either end. Or like the edges are bladed towards the bottom or the top spikes.
Oh, you're talking about one of those weird ass things.
Send me a picture
Yeah.
afterwards, I'll have a look on it. Typically though, if there's space underneath the shield, I'd advise no, because actors and AODs will AOD. You're shot in the foot, you're now down, your whole legs are blown off. It's happened to me so many times, that's why I designed these ones with Crafter from the ground up, to just be the perfect shield. And I love it.
Hilariously, I've never been shot in the leg
Oh,
while
dude.
using a shield.
You should have seen our old shields, right? 1 second, let me grab. So
But
imagine...
quite honestly, I think that's because when I'm running around with a shield, I'm like this.
Yeah. So imagine this shield, right?
I am small.
We used to have a shield this
Oh, yeah,
side
and then-
that was just used like this, and that's about all it could cover.
That's fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck
That's
it was ever
terrible.
like that. And I just cried. And then when we got a replacement, we got this shitty tiny box that was like half the size of that left your feet exposed, your arms exposed, and your head exposed. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, like the shitty Russian riot shield.
Yeah. And I was just like, that is just not it, Chief. And now we have full body shields. Blah, blah, blah. You are also able to scale it higher than that as well. As you can see, my one is like full body. No, that is the wrong one. So let me go into Jess really quick.
Yeah, no, Jess, the custom shield is fucking big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jess's shield is.
So yeah, mine does my full body standing up straight. Yeah.
You can also put
So it's a wee bit bigger than the other shields.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit bigger.
I still need to figure out how to properly
head.
set up world
Yeah.
constraints so I can put my shield just somewhere.
I have no idea how Spice did this, but I know they bug a little
It's
bit,
not
so
too
I've always got a
complicated.
double
I'm
click.
close to figuring it out.
A world constraint on a
Oh, the
shield
double
model
click
is
thing,
also...
that's just, I'm assuming this is an older model, so it's probably like just some
Maybe.
confusion with old SDK versus new SDK.
Oh, this is SDK free. This is up-to-date SDK. This is like only
Oh,
like
then I don't fucking know
5
then.
months old, I think. Yeah, if someone grabs your shield as well, RP drops shield. So if you're on the base like base shield, you just disable your shield. Otherwise, you're pulled out and you're just executed. I've seen actors try to do it before. They will happily execute you. Just RP, I grab your shield, and they pull it away somehow. Right? It happens.
Yep.
So like when that happens, just struggle a bit until you can find the button, and then either drop the shield like that, or just disable it, and then move behind cover and out of the way.
Okay.
Or kick them in the face.
Considering there's a
If you
shield
have
here,
full body.
I was about to say I don't think I can kick on this
Oh
part.
no, like for me, we routinely had them grab the side and pull it out like that.
Oh yeah.
At which
Oh,
point,
I just
basically
kicked my
just
laundry.
Go, I basically just go like, oh oh thanks.
Bonk. Yeah.
Like that is beneficial to me. You made it easier to hit you.
Okay, another thing. So just because you have a shield doesn't mean you should aim to block every single attack. You can still dodge attacks. You can still deflect attacks. You shouldn't be fighting an attack with a brute force or with your shield every single time. Especially if you're up against a stronger enemy, because they will knock you on your ass, right? If they don't just outright
Something
kill
like
you.
this.
Yeah, you see something like
Yeah.
that with a giant mace, don't get hit by that. Just dodge it. Don't try to block it.
Yeah, you're
dodge
not
it.
taking this. This you're gonna be
Bonk, bonk.
No.
crushed, regardless
Yeah.
of shield.
Back when I was an operator, I made the fatal mistake of trying to do it. I almost died. So when fighting something like this,
Visual barrier rather than an actual.
yeah, it's better to use it to deflect in case you get hit, but also just move to the side. So that way, if it does hit you, it's deflected downwards, and you're not taking the full force. But if you're doing it quick enough, you can just straight up dodge it, and then you don't get hit at all. However, as the shield, you are still the front line, so you are meant to be there in range of them to make sure that the Arbalists and the Inquisitors and the Marksmen could all lay on damage while you're keeping it distracted.
Most actors, though, will know to read you going like that as, oh, you've dodged it.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the concept of jousting, right? Which is this.
Yeah.
Moving
Yeah, don't do
side
that.
to side and forward, that is fine. Imagine, so the way I teach it when I explain jousting is if you hold your sword out like that, that is your reach. Do a circle like that. Anyone in your circle, you're now in combat range. Now you can only pivot around them, you can move forward a bit, but you can't leave that, like, imaginary circle. And that way, PvP is less like that, but you can still dodge.
But
yeah,
you
if
can't
you
disengage only to immediately re-engage.
Yeah, that would be classified as jousting, and that would get you shouted at by the AODs and IOTA themselves. We ridicule people who joust because it breaks fighting. Makes us a laughing stock if we're running around like this.
Right. It is very funny to watch. I've seen actors do it. It's
Yeah,
fucking hilarious.
actors are the main offenders, but like I can never get a actor training to happen on Melee, so until that happens, we can't really help them.
We kind of need one very badly.
Yeah. Alright, you ready for the shield trust?
I think so.
Sweet, we try it.
In my experience, most actors will either do the fucking joust thing, or move weirdly fast, or like move way too like fast, or do weird shit that's just like you can't do that.
Yeah,
No, just like
the sword you're holding would
overwhelm
have
you.
physically collided with something by now.
Hmm.
There are, however, a few actors that I don't know who they are, but I know them when I don't know them by their fucking VR chat name because I don't have the fucking nameplates on it.
But you recognize their
But
habits,
I know them
yeah.
when I see them moving.
Yeah.
I don't recognize them by the helmet either because it's actor shit.
No, not the helmet.
But
the
as soon
habits.
as they're holding a sword, I recognize their body.
Yeah.
Because
There's a
it's like,
couple.
oh, you're one of like 4 people who know what the fuck you're doing with a sword.
Yeah, there's a couple RO. I know there's people in Zeta who do swordplay as well.
Yeah.
And it's lovely.
Like on the mine mission, there was one of those big one of the big knights who, when I walked up to him, had a longsword and immediately like goes like this. It's like, oh, you know how to do shit. You've actually fought before IRL, probably. This is gonna be fucking fun. And it was.
Yeah, the problem with that is that there's a few people
A lot of the rest
who
of IOTA didn't like fighting him, but I liked fighting him.
There's a few people who practice HEMA, which is like a traditional sword fighting or something like that, right? Which is very fast-paced.
I've done that for like 14 years.
Hell yeah. And
Done it for a
you'll
little
know that HEMA and
Couple
VR
years.
chat doesn't mesh well, right? Because HEMA, you don't have
Does
lag.
not, no.
You don't have like delay. A lot of people who do
And
that...
you also have feedback.
Yeah. A lot of people who do that don't remember that I can do that, and on my screen, you've not defended, but on your screen, you have. And then they'll go through, they'll do a bunch of killing blows on you, and they'll run through your body, slashing you. And it's like, wow, okay, that's impressive swordplay, but it doesn't work for VR chat. Think of it as like a game of chess, right? But you don't have to let the opponent take their turn every single time you take your turn. But you at least need to give them a second to defend or to attack.
I've gotten actors complaining about me moving too fast. The problem is, their too fast is already my half speed.
Yeah. A lot
If
of
I go
actors
any
are not happy
slower,
with Iota.
I'm going to feel like I'm going to actually be in like emotional distress.
With Iota, when it comes to
'cause
actors,
my half
we're
speed
such a weird
is
attack
like
for-
this, right? That is half speed for me. And they're still saying, "Oh, you're going too fast. There's no way you could realistically swing a sword." Like,
Swords
oh,
aren't
you
heavy.
want to see how fast I can actually swing a sword?
Swords
you want to
are
see
not
that?
heavy at all.
We'll be done in a second. You'll have died 3 times.
The problem people forget in Iota is fatigue. Like sword, you can use very fast. However, iota are pretty bad for role playing fatigue and wariness after a 2-hour mission where they're constantly swinging a sword. It does get here a bit. But other than that, I'd say we're not too bad.
We're not that bad. In my defense, because I know I don't do it a lot, in my defense, I am used to waking up at like 5 a.m., driving 2 hours to an event, and fighting non-stop for 8 hours.
Whoa. Yeah, fair.
That is normal to me.
Sounds like a fun day out.
True.
Oh, it's so much fucking fun, dude.
Dude,
So
I want to get
fun.
back into like,
especially the events that we do for. There's a private school that has us come out and do like a mini Ren fair for them. That one,
sweet.
I fucking love that because we get to teach all the kids, hey, here's basic longsword 101. Favorite day of the year. Exhausting, but so much fun.
All right, we should run this test though before we before the
I didn't have the time or the money to stick with it. But if I can get a job, I plan on rejoining.
So, all right, Well, you got time to run through as his wingman?
There we go. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
That's part of why
You'll be his wingman then. For the
figured it'd be easier for you to just watch if you didn't have to be part of the fucking squad like you had to for me.
You see, the fun thing about shields is it'll get you in the mindset of multitasking. So like, I don't mind.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I would not be half as good of a medic as I am right now if I didn't start with shield.
Yeah. I tell people, if you want to go up the ranks and stuff, take shield or take medic. Those are the two which you can show the most with. Yeah. So.
Also,
right.
I am running my shield custom, but pretend I don't have a shield.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna make sure targets are all good. And I'm gonna toggle the doors off.
I also don't have grenades, so if you want me to flash, I'm just gonna yell flash.
Okay,
that's
the
on-site version.
For this shield course, just do normal standard breaching. This isn't CQB advanced. You don't have to worry about that. When you're ready, though, begin.
Set. Clear.
Right.
Set. Oh, I got stuck in the door. It may not be CQB, but the doors still have the same problems. Set.
Set.
It's something I forgot to explain if I quickly spawn in.
Okay.
So
where'd my pistol go?
When you are a shield, you do not need to do what other people do, where they run in instantly. You can take your time to pivot round, check what's in front first, and then carry on, because you have a shield. You have a defensive point in front of you, so the fatal funnel is no longer fatal. That way you can take out bam, and then go in. Still needs to be fast, but it gives you the chance to look.
Still do it quick, though.
If you are going to check, though, don't move into the room. Do it from here, and that way you are not vulnerable to people on the side, and then you can still see in.
Also, checking like that would be perfect for, like, for example, for this room. If you check, you could tell me before I even enter the room, door left, so I know not to go too far in.
Okay.
When you don't have a shield as well, by the way, sweeping is incredibly dangerous, but when you have a shield, it is a great way to gain information. So try sweep a bit more. Let me go back invisible. Oh.
Okay. Set.
Set.
Door right. Clear.
Copy. Clear.
Set. Continues.
Yep.
Continues right and left.
Make sure to move straight to the front in case someone comes around the corner.
Rip to that civilian.
Set.
Set.
Nice awareness.
Set.
Set. Door right.
Clear.
Or door front, I guess. Clear.
Set.
Set.
One down.
One down.
One far into the hallway. Shield
Okay.
rush might be a good option here.
Rushing.
Nicely done. That was a perfect shield rush.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Always remember to give a little second though for the delay to get to your partners, just so they don't get left behind.
I was already
Right.
prepped for it. I suggested he go for it. So in
Yeah.
that instance, it was fine.
Window right.
Copy.
Stairs front.
Let's check the window. Are the stairs clear?
Stairs are clear.
Copy. Swinging wide.
Window clear.
Now it's clear. There's one you couldn't have seen from your angle.
Set.
Set.
Target front.
Bang bang.
They're both
I
dead.
somehow grabbed my pistol.
For future references with the window, it's a good idea to stack up on the edge of the window and sweep them like that, as moving past them with your
Okay.
shield holding front could leave you to get shot through the window.
Yeah, that's why I was taking that very oblique angle out that side of it to make sure I had eyes on it.
In this situation here, you had to
Okay.
go way
Windows are
up front,
fucky.
which could have led to people coming in. So your best friend here would have been speed. Just a straight stack up on the window, sweep it, and then you move to the front to watch the door while your wingman clears the window.
Okay.
Have you done CQB Advanced?
Yeah, I did like a week ago.
Okay. I think... No, windows don't come up in that. Windows don't come up in any of our CQB training. We should change that.
Yeah, windows are only covered in shield, which I find
Windows
strange.
aren't mentioned until you get to shield. We should change advanced to have to deal
Oh.
with windows.
Yeah, because I went with like marksman training to when I encountered the window. It was like,
Mhm. That's the thing.
don't
We need a
approach the window and
base-
just
We need
sweep
our
it that
base
way.
operators to know how to deal with windows, at least in a basic sense, and they don't with our current training system. And I think that is an issue.
Alright, continue. I'll bring it up in November about adding it. Jimmy, no!
When you,
Man,
when
I
you
need
bring
a
it up,
laser
let 'em
sight
know
on
that
this
I was
thing.
the one who said we should consider adding it.
Yep.
I only say
So-
that because I'm trying to go for sergeant.
Sweeping right.
Hell yeah. When it comes
Hallway
to
right.
hostages as well, if you
Copy.
have a wingman with you and you have a shield in front of you, you have a second for your wingman to get a better shot, and they might have better accuracy.
Okay. Let my wingman take the shots as well.
Oh, this sucks. Alright. In this instance,
Okay.
because you're the shield, you are going to be cover for me because there's no wall for me to stack on. I'm stacking on you and your shield directly.
Okay.
Set.
Set.
One down.
Two down. Clear.
Howdy. So remember, when you are going out of a doorway, you never know what's on the other side. Expect all levels of terrain. It's not just a flat surface. There's also above you, below you. Someone could actually be laying down underneath those blocks in front of you as well. You never know. So keep your head on a swivel and make sure to check every angle.
Gamers don't
Okay.
look up, but we're not gamers.
Exactly. We're professional gamers.
Okay. So is there like I get like part of me like thinks like my immediate
In
wingman
this
would be
instance,
checking the front.
yes.
Or checking the
as soon
up
as I
top.
came out, swung around behind to check up.
You can
I
limit
think
it
I dove in too deep too early.
You can limit it by
Yeah, if
staying
you had
closer to
stuck
the wall
closer to
or
the
staying in
wall-
the door.
Yeah, what I would have done personally is I would have pushed out just to here to give me just enough space to come out and check behind.
Okay. And let's continue.
Yep. Ladder that way, but we are exposed. We're on a rooftop, so.
Let me see if I remember how to do this. Ladder ahead.
That is the first time I've ever seen someone do that. Good job.
Really?
Yeah?
Bang bang.
He's dead.
Oh. There we go.
There you go.
Clear.
Alright, ladders are funky.
When climbing down ladders, just play space over them instead of using your joystick so you don't throw yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, did you check that little back corner before getting
He
up,
did, he
right
did.
up to the ladder? Because there's a chance. Alright. Because I know I didn't
Yep.
do that when I was doing shield training. That this little corner fucking got me.
Well, and yeah, I went with like the oblique angle to like get all of this and then down.
Yeah, I just didn't check behind. I just went, okay, cool, it's clear, and didn't look right fucking here.
Okay, set.
Alright, window. It's easiest if you just sweep it.
Try not to peek your head round your shield. Make sure you use the ballistic glass so you don't get a headshot.
Yep.
Right. Set.
Oh, one close.
Clear.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I fucking tried to fire and accidentally closed the door.
I like how you
Set.
noticed that your teammate got stuck and you used your shield to cover the opposite angle as well. That was very nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Clear.
Looks clear.
Continues right.
Balcony and something, right?
Clear.
Copy. Alright. Now, given the current situation, and given placement of that door, I would suggest you as the shield, check that door, while I hold off in one of the corners here.
Okay.
Because we don't know what's on the other side of that.
Shit. Hostage ahead.
Jemima!
Copy. Alright, on your 6.
Okay. Yep. Stack up.
Alright. Set.
Set. Contact front. Shh.
Yeah, the
Contact
door.
down. Clear.
Clear. Oh, fucking hell.
Set.
Set.
Reps continues left.
Copy.
Bang.
Oh. Remember to keep your shield like a doorway on a hinge. Because they had enough space there to
Yeah,
shoot
you'd
you
want
in
it
the hip.
attached to that corner.
Okay.
Basically, ideally... Here, hang on. Let me, real quick. My shield isn't going to quite work, but... Ideally, you'd want it like this. And then come around so that just... the, like, gun port, basically, comes around the corner. The rest of you is still behind the shield and the wall. Just enough to be able to take that shot. My shield is not
Okay,
in a
so-
good position on my arm for this sort of thing, but that's because it's for close range.
Okay. Yep. Get back here. Set.
Set.
Sweeping. Clear front.
Copy. Copy.
Continues. Contact front.
Alright.
Set.
On your 6. Set.
Clear. Continues right and left.
Alright.
Nice solo breach. However, that
Yeah,
could have been done
nice.
as a duo breach. In situations like this, each of you will take one side of the wall, and you will look to the opposite side of
Yeah.
the wall. And when you get to the end, you will both breach your respective portions. So 9-ball would
Basically,
go
we would
left
have
and you would go right.
stacked up right like this. I would have checked that. You would have probably seen him before we fully breached, if you get up right up to
Mhm.
the edge of your wall.
Yeah, and I would have seen him
And
contact
then you
the.
take him, and then you'd...
Oh,
well, you
without-
don't push out, you
yeah,
just
don't move
shoot
out,
him.
yeah.
And then we'd both
Okay, so
breach our respective sides fully.
clear. Okay.
Sweet. Right, carry on.
Also, in a more combat-oriented situation, whoever squad lead is gonna be giving more distinct calls on how to breach things and such like.
Okay, and set.
Set.
Clear.
Window.
Previously.
Yeah, those,
already
those are the
down.
guys we saw through the window.
Contact down.
Set.
Breaching.
Copy. Take a minute to reload your gun if you need to. It looks empty on my end.
Nope, still functional.
No, weird.
Seems
Desync,
to
I
just be
guess.
desync. Alright, congratulations.
Yep.
You've made it through the shield course.
Congratulations, you did it.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Right.
Okay. So I guess like questions about
What?
any like customs I can put on here.
Yeah, ask away. I'll give you some feedback afterwards.
Okay. Like I know there are one-handed shotguns, like say like the scalpel.
Mhm.
Is that allowed or?
Yep, so one-handed shotguns that are designed to be shot, well, one-handed, like my very own Spaz 12, if it can turn it on. There we go. So I have the Spaz 12. It has a back hook, which is designed to give you more leverage and provide you the ability to be able to shoot one-handed. The French love this thing. It was very funny to shoot out of like car windows. They were like the mafia, but instead of like Uzis, they had shotguns. It was terrifying. So anything with a reason that allows it to be shot one-handed will be allowed. However, if you have a
So like
pumpy,
this
which you're
on
shooting
the back
one-handed,
of this one, pretty much.
yeah, I'm not too sure if it works quite the same, but it looks like it'll work. Yeah,
It looks like it would.
It's a semi.
you would be able
It's
to
a semi-auto, so you can.
you'd be able to armpit it, and you'd be able to reduce the recoil like that. So it would work.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
If you have a pumpy, they'll.
Also, fun fact, because of the way I've set this up. Yeah, if it's pump, then no. But because of the way I set this up, I can do this. I can fire exceptionally fast.
Oh, it's shooting quite
Right
slow.
now it's not doing it because, well, because I didn't turn on index mode, but as soon as I have index mode on...
like fireworks, I love it.
The funny thing is, at far enough ranges, I can fire so fast that my bullets disappear before they hit things.
Okay, now it's firing.
Yeah, try changing to index mode on that one. The prefab's a bit scuffy-wuffy.
Yeah, like...
Oh yeah, and Payne slowed this one down so I can do like one for a
Yeah, I
second.
didn't like that he did that, so I didn't do that online. Also, I don't know how to do that online. So it just can do this. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fire about like probably about like this fast, you know?
Yeah. Any other questions about it?
No, I don't think so.
Sweet. Okay, dope. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
get your...
shield spec is really fun if you like being right up in things' faces.
Yeah, you will get the most action out of the entire unit. Hell, you'll also be stolen by
Mhm.
other units on Joint Ops, because Shield is one of the more rarer specs, even though it's probably one of the strongest.
And
I
Iota
was
has
gonna
a
say,
lot of
because
shields.
doesn't Zeta have like a variation in Iota too, or NU?
Yep, every unit has a shield,
I'm pretty
but they're
sure
just
every
rare.
unit has a shield. It's just not a lot of units outside of us actually have people trained for it.
They don't have any like actually
Or
certified
people who, even if
shielders.
people are trained for it, they don't use it frequently. Like, I used to run the shield every single fucking op. There was a joint op between us and Zeta, I think, to get Tankard a while back.
Ah, yeah, that one, yeah. Remember
And
that.
I remember before I crashed, because there were too many Zeta, so I crashed. But before that happened, every like 2-3
Just doing your
minutes,
shield training
because I was with Iota, we were near the back. Every 2 or 3 minutes, I'd be being yelled at by some Zeta. Hey, shield, we need you at the front.
Yep. I got the exact same treatment. I just got stolen by Zeta, and we were like, hey, we're the scouts, but we need a shield, so they just took me. Wow. That's how I found fucking, like, Tankard in a shack. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
I wish I hadn't crashed during that mission. It looked like it was going to be fun.
Dude, I looked at him
But
for 1 second, I was like,
Zeta-
he's gonna try and kill me.
Zeta kills me.
Yeah. I knew Tankard would try to kill us the moment we found him, so we just instantly caged the fucker. Just chucked him in a cage and was like, nope, not even giving you a chance. Lo and behold, just
that's
before
the
we
right
got the
call.
cage on him, he tried charging at us as well. And he just got like smacked in the head by the shit cage.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Jess, I found the model for your helmet recently.
Oh, yeah. I actually posted this one in the barracks. It's in the helmet assets.
Oh. I didn't see it in there. I just was looking through fucking Sketchfab, grabbing all the medieval armor I could get my my awful, horrid little hands on.
You know, grabbing little hands. Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked the. It's kind of the same style, but it has like a bunch of like upward frills.
Yeah.
Like up from the forehead back.
Oh, like with the
I
big,
really like that
the
one.
big, like wings on the sides. Yeah, the wings on the sides of them. Oh, it adds a certain.
I think I know exactly which one you're on about. Yeah.
Actually, Jess, when I do get sergeant, and I'm saying when on purpose because I'm gonna fucking get it. I haven't heard back from anyone on the fucking field training form, but I did fill that out.
Yeah. Oh, you're becoming a.
I don't know the
an
process
FTO?
on that. Well, you need to for sergeant, don't you?
Sweet. Yeah, I'll double check it then, and I'll get you see what's taking so long. I feel like where
Yeah, I
Payne went
filled
on
it out a little
vacation,
while
it's
ago.
just like it got backtracked a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You've got
Yeah,
Payne on
yeah.
vacation, you've got November who's super busy, and you've got me who's also on vacation, but not quite.
Yeah.
We're all in different countries
Yeah, no, I
right
get
now.
that.
None of
And
us are at
then-
home.
Yeah, and then Chin doesn't show up frequently, and Lova's new.
Chin shows up quite frequently.
So things are a
Mentor
bit-
has only just started showing up, though.
Mentor's only just back. Chin shows up from time to time, but like before you showed up, it was Chin and Lova who were the highest ranking ones.
Yeah.
And Chin was basically going, I don't want to be in command chat. Don't put me in there. I don't care if you're new, you're doing it.
So the secret about Chin is that you know those people who won't take initiative but are really good when forced into a situation. He's one of those people, which is like why like whenever I see him, I intentionally just tell him like you go do that because I know he'll do it right, but he doesn't want to do it.
You know, fair enough.
Yeah. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Plus,
see,
like, Mentor hasn't been in it,
I'm
and
the kind
Lova
of
hasn't
person
been
who
in it either.
very.
So I wasn't
I'm
sure
the kind
how
of
they
person who
handle it.
very much wants to step forward, wants to do things, but also I don't want to do shit wrong. So I'm hesitant about doing it because if I fuck it up.
So the motto I live by when it comes to leading and giving calls, right, is that it is better to give a good call than do a perfect call too late. So if you can get yourself into doing consistent, fast, good calls over shutting down and trying to figure out the perfect call, which ends up getting more people hurt, or doing what certain operators do, corporals, and just giving really fast, bad calls, you'll go great. It'll be fine. And you will always mess up.
I mean,
you'll always mess up. I mess up shit.
As far as combat is concerned, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, like, I run fucking Delta Squad in a Star Wars server I'm in. Like, I'm competent with squad leading. I'm good at that shit. Give me a squad of 4 to 5 people, and I will deliver you a fucking castle. You send me with 5 people, clear out a fortress, I'll do it.
So what you're saying is you want to take squad lead on the next mission?
Yes. Yes, I am saying that.
I'll pass that on to Payne and we'll see what we can
I
do.
mean, like, last time we got, like, our ass beat, like, I was, like, this close to just taking over command because everybody was frozen.
I mean, the last squad lead I did, and the first squad lead I did in this server was the, fucking, asset recovery guy.
That mission. Yeah, that mission went to shit because me, Payne, and November said, fuck it, we're not going to do anything this mission because we need to find sergeant candidates and like corporal candidates and stuff like that. So we said we're just going to see how iota step up.
That me and my squad fucking held that side of the of that port until we had to fall back because there was a fucking mech.
Yeah.
That was a fun day.
I had 2 people in my squad and I fucking held that shit.
Yeah.
I forgot you were there.
Because we got flanked by an LMG, and so I spent a good part of that holding that shit solo in comms, trying to figure out a way to get them to a medic.
Yeah, but now you're the medic,
and I fucking got them out of there. and that's why 9 went and got medic certified.
Hell yeah, that's good. You're also head of apothecary, right?
Head of apothecaries, yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's a great way to get into it. If you take a head or a second in command role, it's a great way to show that you're showing initiative and you want to do more. As well as if you're leading trainings and stuff, too. It's a great way.
And the funny thing is, even before I got head of apothecary, the apothecary regs that are written out in our shit right now, I was the one who wrote those. I wrote them and sent them to Payne. He made like 1 or 2 minor changes to them and then put them in there because we didn't have any regs before that.
Nice, hell yeah. But yeah, on our next mission...
I still disagree on giving the medics shotguns. I personally think they shouldn't have access to them because they're meant to be more backline.
I didn't even know you had shotguns.
Yeah, if you look at it, I think what Payne did is he copy-pasted the one directly above it, and then just changed a couple things to fit what I had sent. But there's still things that are like that. I don't think we should have that.
Okay.
For instance, shotgun. I don't think the medics should have shotguns.
Are you familiar with our free zones when operating in a squad? So frontline, hybrid, and rear?
Yeah, frontline, hybrid, backline.
Yeah. So if a medic is not tending someone, they are effectively like a normal soldier, right? And they will go around supporting the areas that they need to. And that way, they are closest to the person if they get injured. So if someone's injured, they don't have to move from rear to front.
What Payne said is if you're actively treating your backline, if you're not, you're hybrid.
Yep, exactly, yeah. The moment someone gets injured,
so
you treat, you swap
that a
to rear.
Shotgun would be a great idea, in my opinion. And also, you're going to be behind our front line still. So you don't want to actually catch them with it.
Hybrid isn't behind frontline. It's just someone who can operate in multiple areas, right? If you're hybrid...
Okay, well then hybrid was not well explained to me when it was when it was covered in the fucking field training.
Oh, okay, I need to re-go over that then. It's explained well in the melee combat guide, but I've not done many trainings on that. I need to do more trainings. I'll probably do that next on-site then. Melee
it could also
guide.
Be just I got field trained very spur of the moment.
Got ya.
In the middle of something else going on. It was... My field training got interrupted by the rat event on 54.
But yeah, a hybrid rank.
So, like, we may just not have gotten to everything.
A hybrid rank is just someone who's able to operate in multiple areas. So, like the Arbalist, right? It has all good gear. It's a good breacher, and it can fight in melee
Fucking
very
love the
well.
Arbalist.
Yeah, and it can also
It
do a
is
lot of
fun.
range combat. So it's a hybrid. But shield is practically only useful in the front line. So it's a frontliner, and it is the frontliner. They should always be there. So it's like locked into that position. The marksmen, they need range, so they're locked into rear. And VIPs and like people like Talk tend to be like either hybrid or rear as well.
Way back.
Yeah. Talk tends to be hybrid because they need to be able to see everything happening. And if there's like buildings and hallways that are being breached and a lot going on, they kind of stick in the middle of it or near the front. Yeah.
And then you've got Sierra and the trailers who are almost always backline.
Yeah, Sierra is a very like strange unit, and we're still getting used to using it. We on our last mission.
I had fun shifting into it for a little bit on our last stop.
On our last mission, I was trying
that was
to
good.
incorporate it.
It formed when we needed it, and then as soon as we didn't, we disbanded and went back to our original squads.
Happy you liked it. I was trying, like, the moment I realized we had high ground, I was like, fuck it. Take Sierra. The moment we went inside, Sierra's disbanded.
It worked out great, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think we don't need to ever have
Shame I didn't get to snipe anything, but, you know.
Yeah. But it was good to have. I think they would have tried to spawn people if we didn't have it.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
I do know that in that when we first got into that big room, apparently they were expecting us to go much slower,